Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike Wendt and Andy Ferg. Of course, F is for food. We have the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, NixPlaceOnline.com for their catering needs, Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody, Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and CNS Pizza in Pepperell, New Hampshire. Andy, how you doing?
Pepperell, Massachusetts.
You know what? I did so well.
That was your second fuck up.
It was like 99.9% okay.
You also offered someone for their catering needs, and it was actually your catering needs, but it's fine. So,
you know what? Fine. Okay, I'll cater it.
You're catering. You get a caterer.
How you doing, Andy?
I'm wonderful. You?
I'm wildly mediocre, but I'll make it through.
Are you going to be able to get our fantastic guest on the screen, or is it just me and you talking?
No,
her voice?
She's on.
No, not on Facebook.
Yes, she is. Give it 2 seconds to refresh.
Oh, it's because there's a little bit of a
There's
delay.
a little bit of a delay. Welcome in, Madison Murray, my gaping masshole.
Oh, how you doing?
No, my gaping masshole.
You've had an interesting week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have 2 no trespass orders. Well, one.
1.5,
other,
kind of.
Yeah, 1.5. The other was revoked, supposedly. So that's cute. But yeah, Market Basket strikes again.
So hold on, before we get to Market Basket, did Bill and Bob's actually have you served?
So
or was it like verbal type thing?
No. So when I got the Market Basket no trespass order, they also were like, "We've been trying to get this to you since June or whatever the fuck I did that picture."
The cops have been hunting you down.
I was trying to like, when did this? I didn't see this, and I watched as much as I could, and I was at a wedding, so I couldn't watch all of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they gave me another one from Bill and Bob's, and that one pissed me off. Like,
as it should.
I expected the Market Basket one, but like, yeah, no, that one triggered me. Like, I was getting very upset. But so I did like a whole rant on my Instagram story and everything about how Bill and Bob's is trash and like I'm the sweetest angel ever. And like, why would they?
Did a whole full court press on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I shared it to my Instagram. Fuck
yeah,
us.
thank you.
Let's go.
And they kindly did though reach out, and they were like the actual owners of it, and they said they had no idea that happened, and they were going to contact, Salem PD and get it revoked and everything. So
isn't it hilarious that like you have owners of beef shops contacting law enforcement all over this wonderful book that you're producing here, My Gaping Masshole?
I know, and I'm so chill. Ah, there she is.
Of course, that's right here at all times.
Beautiful. Yeah, I don't really get it. Like the Market Basket thing, especially, was like, okay, so this is the thing. It's like Massachusetts just like is not cool. That's why I appreciate you guys a lot, because you are like cool, or like trying to make it cool, and like I'm trying to make it cool. Like, this is not a new thing. Like, people in the literary scene, like, they do pop up readings, like. Sure. In the park, like there's a fucking erotic reading in the Burger King in New York City, like that they do every like couple weeks. It's like, this is like a thing that other places do, and it's like not a big deal. And like the ethos behind it is like really nice. Like, it's really just like to try to build a community and like let people who are shy like tell a joke or like read a poem or something. And so I thought it would be funny, obviously, because I am a little bit of a ball buster, to do it at the Salem Market Basket parking lot. But it's very low key. I didn't bring a fucking keg. Like, I'm not like like twerking out there. It was like a rainy ass day, like at 2 p.m. And like, it's just like, hey, if you want to come say hi, you can buy a book, you can read me a poem, you can fucking ask for my number, whatever the fuck you want to do. You know?
Didn't make a big production out of it. It was like you popped the tailgate and was like, hey, let's hang out.
No,
Yeah,
literally.
that's what I saw. It looked like you were in a hatchback sitting Indian style.
Right.
Yes,
Crisscross applesauce, if you will.
yes. I had my peace pipe. No, just kidding.
You had clothes on and everything. Like you weren't out there dumping them out for the world. I mean, that's the thing.
You had clothes on and everything.
Like if you're just like this, we're a Puritan state, technically, right? We're one of the Puritans, and it's fucking stupid. People fuck. People talk about fucking. People have penises and vaginas, and some have both, and some have neither. It's a weird fucking world, and Madison wants to talk about it,
right?
And read a book peacefully.
Read
people are out there doing fucked up things, and you're. There's some guy who plays this electric fucking guitar thing that's actually fake in the Danvers Market Basket parking lot. It's a speaker attached to a guitar, and he has a Venmo thing. People give him money. He's disturbing the fucking peace because he stinks.
Right.
Yeah,
You're just in the parking lot 200 feet away.
And I was in the very back of the parking lot. And one could even argue I was closer to Target.
It didn't look like you were being too intrusive or like encroaching on their whatever. It was like you were just kind of doing your own thing in the back of the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, was, I mean, I had gotten there like right at 2. And then, I'm just like sitting, whatever. I actually went into Market Basket to pee. But then I also bought the Chelmsford fucking soda cans for anyone who came, because I thought that would be funny and kitschy.
Sure.
And then when I'm waiting for people to show up, I did see a police car like driving around, and in my head I was like, oh God, but I was like, no, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. Like, this is so stupid. But yeah, like without fail, like within like 15 minutes, 2 people showed up. It's very chill, talking about poems, and 2 police cruisers, immediately pulled up. 2
police cruisers.
2, and they go, Madison. Like, they knew my name and everything. So that's what's
you got
so
some
funny.
fans in the department, hun.
Oh, baby.
It's either I have fans or Market Basket like called this in like
hilarious.
days.
They called it in. Oh, they called it in.
Mm-hmm. And they're
RDT is like fucking bullshit.
Yeah. And she goes, you obviously know they don't want you here. And I go, no. I was like, no, actually, I didn't know that, but like, I guess I know that now.
It was a female officer.
Mm-hmm. There was a female and a man.
Let's recap your last few months here. So back in June, you did your photo shoot at Bill and Bob's, which was wildly popular. This is probably my fault that you're so fucking troublesome now because you do cool shit involving beefs. Obviously, I'm going to share it.
Isn't most things your fault, Andy?
Yes, I am the rise and fall of society. So then you decide to do what a million people have done before and take the Market Basket more for your dollar logo and doctor it to be a little different. And don't mind me saying this, a horseshit job of actually stealing their logo.
As a font OCD person, it was a dog shit fucking logo.
Yeah. And you did the cleverest thing. Whore for your dollar, fucking perfect. Again, it was obviously an homage to Market Basket, but it was different.
Yeah.
It was clever. And they sent a cease and desist, correct?
Yes, they sent a cease and desist, and they tried to shut my Shopify down, which is like just really uncool.
Very
because
uncool.
I'm like, like I'm an independent artist. Like, I did it out of the goodness of my heart. Like, I was just trying to be silly and like, it's that simple. So they tried to shut my Shopify down, and that was annoying. But I essentially, I submitted. I sent them
We have to.
a really nice email back, extremely kind, where I was like, I would never try to tarnish your business. I believed it was, in my right, in terms of, parody and intellectual property. I love you guys, blah, blah, blah. Didn't get a reply. And then, this bullshit, months later, nearly, I don't even know how long it's been, but months later, I guess someone is a mole on my Instagram and saw that I was doing this little pop-up parking lot thing and they just did not want me to bring business to their location, I guess.
That's the price of popularity. It's what it is. What it is you wouldn't if people didn't care or pay attention, you wouldn't be getting noticed. You'd be doing whatever you wanted. I just wonder who, because there's no way the CEO of Demoulas is paying attention. Artie's not doing that.
No.
I wonder who the prude. It's gonna be a woman, 100% a woman with a bad haircut.
Well,
Horrible
here
haircut.
on my thing, Mark J.
Mark.
That's the cop, isn't it?
No, this is the like owner of the Salem Market Basket.
The complainer. Oh, so he must be the general manager then, because
Mhm.
one guy, when the corporation's run by Arthur Demoulas, who I thought was a fucking
Looks like
saint
Mark
before all
J.
this.
Gothier. What an
Yeah.
asshole.
Okay. Mark J. Gothier is getting a strongly worded letter.
What
Right.
an asshole.
Such
We're gonna leave Brittany alone. This fucking thing. I'm sick of you being bullied.
No, me too. I'm tired of it. I'm just like tired. And the Bill and Bob's thing just like sent me over. Like
That was the
like,
wildest shit when I saw that. Not only did it give, because okay, it was kind of semi-expected that okay, they're gonna do something at Market Basket, but then you're like, and then they handed me a Bill and Bob's one. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That was so long ago.
I know. I was livid too because I was like,
We've been looking for you. It's like, oh really? Really?
God, Bill and Bob both are looking for me.
You put them in your book. Bill and Bob are offered a 3-way.
Yeah.
No, literally. I was like,
Bernie
what?
and Phil, Bill and Bob, Mike and Andy. What a crew.
It pissed me the fuck off.
As
that
it should
one,
have.
because I was like, I know for a fact they did not send Andy one. Like,
No.
they wouldn't do that because they want you to like, be like, oh, it's delicious or whatever.
Although they've messaged me and offered me a free shirt and free sandwiches recently.
Yeah, exactly.
Not since you did your thing, but like in the past month or so, they wanted me to come down because I liked the new shirt they have, and I mentioned it, like, oh, come down and get one and see so and so, and she'll take care of you for lunch. I go, well, I'll see you at 3 a.m. because that's the only time your food is good.
I did like that, and even Madison pointed that out, that it's like, yeah, and their new shirt is sexualizing the beef, so it's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
And I've
You
had
probably inspired that shirt.
Yes, I've had people send me that shirt and be like, this looks like you.
This is you.
Like, yeah. Like, they're like, this literally looks like you. Yeah, she has bigger boobs, but like, she looks like you.
Right.
Like, that kind of like vintagey, like,
It's a pinup model.
It's a pinup model, yeah.
which is like kind of the style of shit that I like to do,
Right.
old school.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was what really like fucked me up in the head, and I was just, I was not having it because, like I said in my Instagram story, people literally shoot up there. Like, I know so many people that like sucking dick in that parking
Right.
lot.
Mike's
like-
done it twice.
Who hasn't? Everyone
Who
has.
hasn't sucked a dick in a Bill and
That's
Bob's?
a great
Come on.
dick sucking parking lot, actually. That's a really
It's
nice,
a
because it's
very-
expensive.
it's included. Yeah, you have a nice view.
Oh, yeah. You can get a good fucking
It's
some roadhead while
gorgeous.
you're eating some Cheez-It-Teases, looking at the ocean, looking at the seagulls. What a world.
Cheez-It-Teases. So how long was it between posting the Instagram story and Bill and Bob's actually reaching out to you, being like, what the fuck?
Well, they didn't reach out to me until I shared my last post. That was like, what did I say? I was like, "Fuck you, you're fake" or something. Yeah, I was Bill and Bob's is fake. And then they took a long time to type, and then
I love that.
I was like, God, I'm just sitting there like rolling my eyes, like waiting.
Just watching the bubbles.
Literally. And then they were like, hello, like, this is the owners, like, blah, blah, blah. What did they say? They were like, we're all for women's rights. Because they heard saying it's sexist, because it is.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, just because I'm cute. Like, people want me to be, like, fat and ugly. Like, they do. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry I'm not fat and ugly. Like, is that my
Good for you.
resolution?
Put that in a t-shirt.
To be doing that.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not. That's actually a fantastic T-shirt. My gaping asshole. I'm sorry, I'm not fat and ugly.
Sorry, guys. Maybe you would actually think I'm being funny, or like, like it's just like this weird connotation. They're like, oh, she has an OnlyFans, like she's like.
That's a good point.
But
if you were fat and ugly, you would get away with more.
Oh, 100%.
I would. I know that. I know I would.
Melissa
I've lost
McCarthy could
a lot of
dance around
jobs.
Bill and Bob's all she wants.
Sure.
Fucking fat slob. Sorry.
No.
So when they reached out and they said that they weren't like it wasn't them that did it. What happened?
who did it. I'm not trying to dox nobody, but
No,
so
but you don't have to dox anybody. But without,
no, I
like,
know.
but like
It was one
it was
the,
there's multiple owners basically.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's a family establishment, and it was one of the what the fuck are their names? Laganakis or whatever.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Laganakis.
So essentially, so they said one of the whatever, someone in the family, they're not even an owner. So that's what they were like. First of all, this person doesn't own any part of Bill and Bob, so this is like not even legal.
Some rogue mongrel cousin.
No, literally, like some just like pissed off old lady cousin was like, ooh. Apparently her son came into Bill and Bob's for like a shift or something while I was having the photo shoot. And can I tell you guys, this guy was like 15. So what, he went home to his mom
scrapped it.
and was like, Mom, like a girl was like in a tank top and shorts eating on a table. Like, what the fuck? And so she
goes home, clutches his Bible. I don't know what to do with my hard little dick.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Mommy.
Should he be working at Bill and Bob's? Like, if that's what's scaring him, like,
seriously,
he made
let him do a night shift.
Yeah, no,
fucking D-Friend in there fighting people.
Now listen, we know. I'm gonna tell you what happened. A little boy saw your photo shoot, didn't tell mommy a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Went home, went to your page,
got caught.
Was on. No, yeah, he may have logged in OnlyFans. He did something that got him in trouble.
He got caught.
Yeah, listen. When I was a boy of 15, I got caught calling free phone sex lines because I'm that old. And it turns out they weren't free. I was calling Thailand, and it cost my father quite a bit of money.
Oh no!
And, you know, if I was calling. If I was like today's equivalent's on OnlyFans,
right?
Mm-hmm.
If I had like daddy's credit card attached to my little kid's credit card, and I signed up for OnlyFans and my gaping masshole or what's your OnlyFans just so you can plug it?
Saint Soil.
Saint Soil. Okay, if I'm at Saint Soil, and my mommy catches me yanking my crank to fucking the girl who just was in Bill and Bob's, their tits out,
or even better, yanking it to the pictures of her at Bill and Bob's.
That'd be fantastic. And listen, the only one that's even R-rated, she had him covered.
My grandfather created that logo, and you're jizzing all over it.
It's got to be some sort of a annoying. The little kid probably really enjoyed it, unless he's a queer, and then who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, well,
nowadays kids jerk off to everything. Dinosaur porn and such. Teletubbies.
This is true. And so I guess that's the story. She got so mad. And the funny part is like, okay, like my mom literally took those pictures of me, and when he came in, like I don't want to be a pedo. What the fuck? Like when he came,
it's a child walking in. Okay, cover up for a second.
He left. Yeah, we were like, okay, it's time to go. Wrap it up. Like, what the hell? And I had asked them for permission. I literally asked the people at the counter. They were like, yes, like, do it, like, whatever,
please.
Do your thing. Mm-hmm. And then some of the workers there DM'd me very perverted messages for the following weeks, which is fine.
It happens, people are going to want to try to slide in.
Right, exactly. That's, to be expected. I'm not a pussy-ass bitch about it. And, yeah, but... I'm glad they revoked it. But they told me too. They were like, "You can come in and get like a free shirt if you want." And I was like, "Yeah."
Ooh, nice.
Oh, take that.
I'm getting a free.
I'm
getting a free shirt soon. I'll get one for you too while I'm there.
Thank you.
I've been meaning to get my free shirt for a while
and a photo shoot while you're there.
Right?
I'm going in there at Nut Huggers. Mm-hmm. I'm going in a Reno 911 costume and saying, "I'm here for my free shirt and a photo shoot."
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck
yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Show it off. I'll make sure I stuff. So I want to make sure it's appropriate because I'm a grower on a show. We've discussed this.
Get those socks in there.
Or I could take some Viagra and really offend some people.
Yeah.
Just pointing the thing at people like the fucking
put some onion rings on it.
Oh yeah. We'll play ring toss on my dick.
Mm-hmm.
with old 15-year-old Donnie Laganakis.
That's really fancy. Like,
Hey, kid, see if you can land one on here. Come to Uncle Andy's lap. What's up, buddy? Oh, it's disgusting.
He's
You
just
treated
sitting in
this
the
way.
back corner, fucking crying and punching his dick. I'm sorry, Jesus.
But it's so sad you have to go through this. But here's the thing, and you know this to be true. There's no bad publicity, and all this is good for you. And this is selling books. It sucks that you get harassed, and you get fucking trespass orders for 2 iconic North Shore establishments, like 2 of the most iconic. And this book is fucking North Shore plus some pornography, North Shore plus dicks. But still, it's quintessential North Shore, and you're celebrating the culture of this area. And again, like, and what next? Fucking Bobby Wong gonna fucking arrest you at Kowloon? Like, what is going on?
I would cry.
That's the next one.
We gotta get her with Road Steamer together and do some orange dinosaur shit.
That's
the next one.
Oh, Road Steamer, I hate him.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I don't hate him, but like we have beef.
Okay, that's fine. He's annoying, so.
He's so annoying, and like he got basically. I'll tell you the tea because I don't care because I'm petty. We were supposed to like collaborate on like a Lana Del Revere thing. I was gonna do because she has like a music video where she's on the Hollywood sign,
right?
And so I was gonna do it on the Hollywood Hits sign, and I was gonna have him be like the featured singer that's on her song, whatever. And so we had all these plans, blah blah blah, like last summer. And I'm about business, okay? I'm a businesswoman. I don't have fun. Like, I don't hang out with people. I don't go on dates. I barely see my friends. Like, I just work all day long, whether I'm writing or whether I'm doing my OnlyFans management. Like, that's just what I'm doing. And we had set this whole shit aside, whatever. And he's, like, texting me, like, first of all, he's getting, like, a little, like, manic on me, which is, like, already freaking me out. And then he's like, why don't we just, like, sit at Revere Beach and, like, get high?
Man.
Okay,
and, like,
man.
Yeah, and I'm like, no offense, like, nah, like, you're old, like.
He's older than me. Yeah, he's old.
He's, like, older than my mom, I think. If he's not, he looks older.
Yeah, I think he's, like, 47, but he looks 73.
Close to my mom's age.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't want to sit on Revere Beach, period, and get high. Like,
right.
I just don't want to do that.
That's like a 13-year-old, like a 16-year-old kid thing to say. Hey, you want to go to Revere Beach and get high?
A kid in 1997.
Yes, so when he was 16. Perfect, yeah.
And then he got mad at me. He was like, oh, like, so you just want to, like, network. And I was like, yeah, like, that's what we talked about. Like, we literally discussed that. And he just, like, flipped out on me. He, like, blocked me on shit and then unblocked and, like, kept calling me. And I was like, you know what? You are way too mentally ill for me to be dealing with this right now. Like,
he's not okay mentally. He's a fucking weird.
No, he's wild. Like, cuckoo bananas.
Him and I were supposed to do something together, and we had a great idea, and he got real weird about it and backed out.
He told Andy he wanted to sit on Revere Beach and get high. I was saying,
we never actually went to that point. It was just the idea was, and I'll still do it if he ever wants to, because it's a good idea. He was going to bring in a girl to audition at the Cabaret, and I was going to be the judge.
That's funny, yeah.
And he was going to bring in a roast beef sandwich for me to bribe me, and then while she's dancing with her clothes on, off camera, I'd be talking and describing how great she looks, but I'd actually describe the roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, that's cute.
That was the plan. It would have been fun.
Hilarious.
And his gimmick's good. And his Saga. I brought you the Saga 7 from Kowloon. I found her fucking the orange dino. Stuff like that would have been funny. But he just got real weird and real flaky.
Yeah,
and now it's just full politics. Now he's gone off the deep end with politics, and that's not
it's not worth the
I still think Amateur Night Host is in Madison's future.
I would love to do that.
I mean, Jesus Christ. That seems
like
a match made in heaven right there.
Next time we do the cab show, we're getting a hold of the microphone.
Yeah.
DJ microphone?
I want to announce girls. I want that as a fun one-night gig. That'll be hilarious.
Everybody come to
I'll just do it like a professional wrestling fucking thing from parts unknown. From the island of Ghana, Kamala. It'll be a big black chick. It'll be fucking hilarious. I'll do it for Ty. She'll love it.
Ty.
From parts unknown.
What was his what was his fucking tagline? Kamala. It was from somewhere. It's like the monster from somewhere.
Oh Christ! I don't even know.
Okay, I saw it today. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop that.
All right, Madison, we are in your corner always.
Always.
Thank you.
You always have us, and we're gonna support you and make sure they leave Madison alone.
Throw up that book,
We
sir.
get getting that trending on fucking Facebook and Instagram. Leave Madison alone.
Fuck yeah.
Buy a fucking book.
Buy a book.
Buy the fucking book. It's fantastic.
It's the hardcover, kid. It's fucking fantastic. I had a hardcover.
I only have 40 copies of the first edition left.
See, first edition's the key, because then the rest is like a fucking reprint. And
it's like sloppy
congrats.
Seconds. You don't want that.
You're late to
You
the
get the
game.
first edition.
It's like
shit ton.
It's like in a gangbang going fifth. What a loser.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there first and
Get
ruin
in there first to ruin
Absolutely.
her.
That's right.
The Gorton's Fisherman page, you know that guy with the
Yeah.
dressed up as fisherman? He's asked me to not use his picture anymore. So that will be I know. So that will be a lost page.
Too late, pal. It's already in the book. I'm looking right at it right now. What the fuck?
Another fucking quintessential iconic North Shore.
Too little, too late for Gordon's fisherman cock.
Sorry, don't use my raincoat, you fucking queer. Grow up.
I know. He
Oh
sent
my
that to me
God.
like right when I had them printed, and I was like, "Bruh." I was like, "I literally have 200 copies of you with your name because you told me it was okay to put your name."
Oh, good.
Yeah, but he was a good sport about it. He was like, "Okay, once the 200 copies are sold, like, can you change the picture?" And I'm like,
Please
"Okay."
take my dick out of your book.
I'm like, "Dude, it's covered with a fish stick."
Fucking
Listen,
listen, buddy, you got a nice cock.
Seriously.
Yeah, show it off.
Nice, thick, veiny dick. Show it off, buddy.
Mhm.
Gloucester cock, go for it.
Right,
Awesome. Thank you
Thank you, Madison.
for joining us.
guys.
You
Have
are
a
the
good
best. With
one.
next Cabaret live show, you're there again.
Of course.
Yes, of course. I love it
All
there.
right. All right. We'll see you soon. We're gonna hop on Instagram live and make fun of you now.
All
See you
right,
later.
bye guys.
Bye, Madison.
Bye.
It was
what's
fantastic
funny about-
talking to Madison.
Yeah, so we just had Madison on, and she's getting butt fucked by all the local fucking iconic spots, Bill and Bob's.
All those local Jesus Christ. Calm
Gordon's
down.
Fisherman, Market
Gordon's
Basket.
Fisherman, fucking Bill and Bob's second cousin, who's a fucking 15-year-old queer, Market Basket,
he's
the
queer.
Mullis family, and like 6 cops in Salem. It's a
You
mess.
don't know if he's queer. It's just speculation that he might be into it.
Well,
He's either queer or hypersexual and wants to fuck her.
there's a strong possibility there.
Listen, here's the thing.
It's 2025.
Either
He's
wa-
15 years old. It's fucking a strong
Either
possibility.
way, anything's possible. Anything. Kevin Garnett was right. Anything's possible. But anyways, we are on to the rest of the F Buddies live. We're now on Instagram,
Yes, we are.
and we need to get to something real quick before we get to the madness, which we'll discuss at length.
The madness.
What's today, Mike?
Oh fuck! Today's April fucking Fools.
It's April 1st, which is annually April Fool's Day. And what do you think of April Fools? Let's ask Mike Wendt what he thinks of April Fools.
April Fools stinks. April Fools was done correctly one time ever, and it was when Opie and Anthony killed Mayor Menino. And then got escorted to the fucking Connecticut border by the police.
That's such a good prank,
It's
though.
the only fucking good, successful April Fool's joke ever. The rest of them stink. Yes, every year we see all these East Coast talking about fucking In-N-Out burgers coming. Oh, is it? Shut up, stupid. It's not. It's fucking not. I fucking hate April Fool's jokes. It's one of those things that it's like it's hard to take shit seriously. Like this afternoon, Kevin Smith posted that he's going on a tour for the 25th anniversary of the movie Dogma. One of those stops is in Orlando. And I got very excited. I love the movie Dogma. I love Kevin Smith. And that movie's been, it's been exiled to fucking Weinstein world for many, many years. And Kevin finally got it back. And okay, fantastic. And I'm sitting there and I shared it. I'm like, oh, fucking excited. I'm going to go to fucking Disney Springs and watch fucking Dogma. And like 20 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, it's April 1st. And I had to fucking fact check my excitement. But it was that one was actually real because you can
was it?
You can go and you can buy tickets. Yeah, it's actually a real thing.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a real thing. But it's like that's the shittiness of today. Like there was part of me at like probably 10 o'clock this morning. I'm sitting there and I'm like, maybe we'll do something like, Nonsense is coming back and we'll fucking rerun that old show that we did when fucking Scott tried to sue us or whatever. And I'm like, and literally it was 30 seconds. I'm like, that's fucking gay as hell.
Sidebar real quick. I wish the video I saw Scott post was an April Fool's joke.
Oh,
because
he looks sick as shit.
He looks like we discussed this earlier when Fat Bastard and Austin Powers lost all the weight.
Yeah. My dude.
His skin was all loose.
You got cancer or AIDS or both.
And he said, my neck looks like a vagina. I looked at the video and your boy Scott was in. I said, his neck looks like a vagina. I'd rather be 1,000 pounds.
He looks fucking horrible.
My fucking vocal cords just sticking the fuck out my Adam's apple. What are you doing?
He looks gross. Like,
eat something. Shut up.
He looks fucking sickly. Like, dude, you're about to die.
I mean, if he is sick, I don't feel bad.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Because he tried to sue us and he's a fucking cunt. But I mean, I just hope he decided to take Wegovy and just made himself all loose skinny.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
I think.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking good if he's fucking stabbing himself with those Ozempic fucking prods.
No, he's got to, because of the rapid weight loss, you get loose skin. If you don't lose weight rapidly, you don't get the loose skin. Because I've lost weight. I've been 60 pounds lighter in the last 5 years. I just look like a skinnier version of me
last week.
Well, it's because you were sick.
Also true, but still, exterior feels awesome. Interior feels like dog shit. But still,
you don't look like a vagina.
but I don't have the wizard sleeve hanging from my fucking jaw.
Sleeve of a wizard. But I wish that was
an
old
woman's vagine hanging from my fucking jaw.
He does look like that. So, but my rant on April 1st is
I hadn't seen him in. I don't even know how long it's been since I've seen his face, because normally it's Stevie posting fucking pictures of the back of his head, which is always hilarious because that fucking bald spot. But I saw I saw a front shot of him today, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, he looks fucking awful.
Do you know what's funny? If he never tried to sue us,
sick,
we would almost never talk about them.
Right.
But the fact that he tried to sue us and made us shut a show down is just like, any chance we get, we're bringing it up.
Oh my God, you look sick, son. Eat a fucking sandwich. Take some vitamins. Do something. Or
he's got to be jabbing himself with the Ozempic. It's got to be it.
Or just strap the belt around your neck and call it a day.
I mean, listen, we're fat. I get it. I am heavy as fuck right now. But
here's the thing. I lost 20 pounds in a week, and I'm still fucking 50 pounds away from where I need to be.
That's right. I gained like 20 pounds the past week, but who cares?
Yeah, but you've been drinking. That's the thing. Like, I legitimately, it's hilarious, and this is gonna piss off a lot of like female viewer listeners, because it happened the last time we did the weight loss challenge. And all the guys started dumping in like a week in, being like, I've lost 15 pounds. I've lost 10 pounds. I've lost 12 pounds. And the girls are hovering around 5. Yeah, if we stop drinking completely, because it wasn't like I went from beer to like tequila, whiskey. No, I stopped drinking completely because I was sick.
Yeah, you were a sick boy.
I was sick and slept 12 to 14 hours a day, which is awesome, by the way. Yeah, that's fucking fantastic. That's like waking up at midnight thinking you've slept 6 hours and being like, I have 8 more hours to go. This is awesome. So there's that. And then it's like, and I was eating minimally because I'd get home, I'd have like a small dinner and I'd go to fucking bed and I'd NyQuil coma myself. But it's like, I dropped 20 pounds like that. So it's
doesn't
like,
take much.
If next week was the end of the weight loss challenge, I probably would be in contention because I could just stay the course. Like tonight, obviously, Tuesdays are the anomaly, the cheat day. But like, if you stay the course, because the last drink I had, never mind beer or anything, the last fucking drink I had was last Tuesday when we finished the show.
You got sick right away, huh?
It was probably festering in me on Tuesday, but when I woke up Wednesday morning, I was dog shit.
You love having festa in you, that's for sure.
I was yes, I do. It was dog shit. Like my whole body fucking ached. It was weird because it was like it came in waves and it left in waves. It was like it started with aches, but no like other symptoms. Like my whole body just fucking hurt and ached. And then that lasted for like a day. And then the next day it was like everything fucking hurt, like fucking horribly. But also I was having the fever spikes. So I'm freezing while pouring sweat. That happened for 2 days.
Being sick stinks.
Stinks. Fever.
I haven't been sick
brew.
in a while. I'll probably be sick soon. I haven't been sick in a while.
And then the aches kind of subsided a little bit. And then all of a sudden, these 2 fucking golf balls showed up in the sides of my fucking neck, and I couldn't swallow shit. Which hurt my fucking social life, obviously.
I didn't even take the joke. I mean,
yeah,
your mom would work through that pain,
exactly.
though.
But it's like it was a terrible fucking 7 days, and like realistically, like I'm like at about 86% right now. So
86, he says. Okay.
86. So like in 2 days, I should be completely fucking fine. I'm still gonna NyQuil out tonight after the show and get another fucking 12 hours of sleep.
Comatose me, baby.
Oh my God. 12 to 14 hours of fucking NyQuil coma is so good. Like, I don't know.
But do you wake up feeling refreshed?
I might do that when I'm feeling fucking fine from now on.
Well, they do sell the ZQuil now, which is NyQuil minus the cold medicine.
Fuck that shit. That doesn't work. I've tried it.
ZQuil doesn't work?
ZQuil doesn't work. I've tried it.
Oh, I've
It
never
doesn't
tried
work for me anyway. But, superhero tolerance over here.
Before we get to beef madness, I just have one question for you. In the this is kind of a survey I've been doing recently.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of asking people about their work and not what they do for a living, but how long they've been at their current job and how many jobs they've gone through in the past. Let's say put it at 6 months.
Okay.
As your primary source of income, not counting side hustles like this that we do for funsies and make a little money doing.
Right.
How many different places as your primary?
Primary.
The word is primary. In other words, the main thing you do for a living.
Right.
How many places have you worked in the last 6 months?
One for the last 3.5 years.
Since you've been down in Florida.
Literally.
Once you went full time in Florida.
One.
So yeah.
One. Since
okay.
Since September of 21. One.
Yeah, because I know you went down there in 20 after hold on. You went down in
I went down in April of 21.
That's right,
I
21,
wrote the remaining enhanced unemployment when I was making $1,000 a week.
Why wouldn't you?
Thank you, whoever. And then Obama. Yeah, sure. Thanks, Bill Clinton. And then in September, that stopped, so I had to get a job. And from that point on, I've had the same job. That's been paying my primary income, which is my mortgage, my car payments, my food and credit card bills.
Whoa! You pay your own bills, you're saying?
Well, I'm a single adult who lives alone and owns property and owns vehicles and owns things, and also occasionally likes to go out and have a good time.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? I'm gonna say April of 2003.
Cocky.
Yeah, April of 2003. So that's 22. About 22 years to the date.
It's a good run.
I started a new position at my family business, and then eventually I wound up
owner.
No, that was my dad was still alive.
Okay,
he was the owner. Then eventually, I became running the show, and then with my brother, and now I own it with my brother. And I'm just curious because some people, for some, I don't understand why.
Sure.
It just seems like people just seem to have a new job every week, and it's the best job when they get it. And they're always positive about this new spot.
I love those people actually, because there's quite a few of them who will they'll start a new job, and it will be the best job ever. oh, things are going to be great and we're going to make changes and this is going to be the best. And then like weeks later, it's the worst fucking hell Nazi Germany you've ever experienced in your life. And they're on to the new experience of a new job. And then 3 weeks later, here's the same fucking, like, it's the same fucking roller coaster. We've all watched it.
It's funny too.
Here's
like what happens.
Maybe just shut the fuck up until you're established.
But it's like it happens with women too. A lot, women mostly, men occasionally.
Well, women do it with relationships all the time.
That's what I'm saying. The serial daters that are in love and then he's a piece of shit.
Oh my god, it
happens all the time.
It's hilarious.
It's actually my favorite thing, and they use funny emojis, which I love. Shout out Billy Silvestri, he'll love this because we have a common interest in this situation when it comes to serial daters that we follow.
Sure,
but I just maybe shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Go to work and humble yourself.
Here's the thing.
Maybe you'll have a job for more than 10 fucking minutes.
Here's the fun thing. I know you've occasionally off the cuff mentioned your job. When's the last time I mentioned what I do for work?
You've never mentioned what you do for work.
Bingo. Do your fucking job, be a fucking man, and then do your side hustles and have some fucking fun. Nobody gives a shit how many fucking jobs you lose on a regular basis. Dumb.
What's the trail? And I've never heard a place miss him. I mean, the person we're hypothetically talking about.
Sure. Hypothetically, of course.
Yeah, no one's ever missed him. Anyways,
most have welcomed his exit.
I just want to know how many jobs, because it just seems like a lot of people.
One.
A lot of people. One person has had a lot of jobs since the last 6 months, and
last 6 weeks, motherfucker.
It's something. Literally,
almost said the N word there.
I think we're on 3 in the last month.
There's definitely 2 in the last week.
Yeah. So, again, I mean, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck. Just
nobody cares.
Anyway,
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Just hey, hold on, let me talk to him real quick. Hey,
please.
Whatever your name is.
Holla at your boy.
Shut the fuck up. In all forms of talking, any typing and tagging, shut up.
Shut up, stupid.
No one. You are irrelevant, which is why we don't say your name. Loser. Okay. Beef madness, Michael. Something.
Yeah.
Something I have taken a certain person's fake, the quiet vote away from them in, because I decided to be fucking petty this week.
Saw that.
Because some people want to come at me with a source of anger, and I said, I don't want you having this vote I don't know about. So guess what? You don't have that anymore. Because I'm petty. We are down to the final fucking 4. It is the dream final 4, in my opinion. No offense to anyone who was eliminated recently or at all in this whole tournament. But if I could have drawn up the exact final 4 I wanted to happen, this is it. I would have been okay if Nick's beat Pete's, because Matt and Nick at Pete's. Matt and Nick at Nick's are phenomenal and are deserving to be in the final 4. But I wanted to see the rematch of Bella's versus Pete's from last year,
and that was the finals matchup.
That was the finals last year. I wanted to see CNS Pizza have a long run because they're in fucking Pepperell, and that is just impressive. And also, Bill's a great guy.
CNS, and their run has been, I mean, impressive. Impressive is the word, but it feels like there should be a bigger word than impressive for what they've accomplished this year.
Some people are pissed that I lined Nick's and Pete's up with each other.
Well, motherfucker.
That matchup had to happen. they're on the same fucking street pretty much. Like it's a different name.
It wasn't even Andy lining them up. They lined themselves up. I mean, fucking Georgiak fucking bannered his windows with this fucking matchup.
Yeah, well, listen.
He made himself Rocky, for fuck's sake.
Mike, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
I lined this up the day I made the bracket.
Of course you did.
This bracket it doesn't change. It's not evolving. Like some brackets, they reshuffle. This one I make and it stays the same. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller until to the end. And yes, I made sure that I didn't lose out on the matchup I needed to see, which is Pete's versus Nick's, because they're neighbors and they're so cordial and they love each other. I wanted to see that.
But let's sit here for a second and look at these 8 fucking killers. Like the 8 fucking killers that went into the Beef Leet 8. I mean,
Modern Butcher,
and Londies.
So there you have the most reviewed shop and the highest rated shop.
Yep.
So Modern Butcher is the highest scores of any shop, any sandwich shop, any establishment.
Yep.
But they're part-time. We knew that. Everyone knew this was the end for Modern Butcher. Londies is going to go through you.
But Modern is
the most popular place. Of course.
If they served them every day, they could do it once a year and they would be the highest rated shop. They're fucking gangster.
You know what they should do next year for Beef Madness? Beefs every day for a week.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder how that would affect it. If they did them every day for a week.
Imagine the traffic in Danvers.
So Modern Butcher versus Londies. Say what you want about the actual beef. The fact that one's available 6 days a week, one's available once a week is going to make it hard for the once a week place to win.
Also, as we mentioned before, this is the first time Ted's been in Beef Madness.
He was in last year in the beginning.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Ted is officially in. He's a 1 seed. He's a fucking juggernaut. Most reviewed place.
Ted's been a shop for a year in this.
Most reviewed and also, but against highest reviewed. Mm-hmm. So people are like, oh, you gave Londies an easy path. Did I? I gave them Modern fucking Butcher.
Yeah.
Okay. Next matchup. Tessie's and Tewksbury always has a run.
Yep.
And you know why I like Tessie's? Okay, there's 2 ways of handling me in the social media of North Shore Beefs. There are 2 correct ways to do it.
Go on.
1, interact. Hit me up. Talk to me. Become my friend. Wonderful. Love you. You want to sponsor a podcast? Love you more. But again, it won't affect my vote. But again, be cool. Like me and Ted Londy sponsored this podcast once 2 years ago. Like me and Ted are fucking pals. I love Ted.
Yeah, but also let's pull the curtain back. Ted got a lot of places to sponsor this podcast. Ted sponsored once, but Ted's places have sponsored many fucking times, and also Ted's a fucking gem.
The bank of Ted Londy is never closed.
Exactly.
Now, CNS and Pepperell, Bill.
Another
super nice guy.
Yep.
Super nice guy. Really friendly, outgoing, great. Love the guy. Another great way to ingratiate yourself into the community. And Bill will comment. He'll encourage. Same thing with Matt from Nick's. They have this way about them to be part of the community.
Interacting in the posts is massive in this.
Now, that's a phenomenal way. There's a second way to be really popular with the group, the community. That is put out great beefs and shut the fuck up. Tessie's. I've met the owner once in the 6 years I've run this page.
Yep.
He's a very nice guy.
Okay.
I don't know his name. I don't remember it. I met him once. I didn't even go in there like, oh, fucking announce myself.
I bet Jerry knows his name.
Of course he does. He's an Egyptian fella, I believe. Yeah. He's got a name I probably can't pronounce. Or it's Bill. I don't even know. But I went in there one time, maybe 2 years ago, and I sat. I awkwardly ordered my sandwich and didn't say anything. And I sat in the corner, waited for it, and he hand delivered. He said, "You're Andy." I said, "I think I am." Introduced himself. We chatted for 30 seconds.
He's super, pal.
Yeah, he's super nice. He's never done anything to piss off the community,
right?
Or me.
He's just a guy that puts out good beefs and is kind of low key.
So exactly. So that's just a sidebar. There's a way of either don't piss me off, and because we have a couple to talk about later on that have really pissed me off.
Not pissing off Andy helps.
It does. I'm very friendly until I'm not.
Did you hear the conversation we just had about that weird chef?
There are ways. Just keep my name out your mouth unless you're going to say something cool. Because I am for the community. I'm for this. Again,
keep Andy Ferg's name out your fucking mouth.
Now, I know CNS is sponsoring right now, but they weren't for the last year. They just jumped on recently because I think a lot of the shops appreciate what we do, what I do, and they want to, and they know I won't take a bribe unless George gives it to me, and then I let my wife spend on new shoes.
Right.
For good reason. So, anyways, we have Tessie's in CNS the last round.
But also,
CNS pulled off.
There is no bribing this show. It's literally two people.
Yeah,
there's thousands of votes coming in. It's two fucking people.
Yeah, no, I have no. The only vote I've ever influenced, and I've done it for years, I've encouraged quietly people to vote for Samad's.
Samad's, kid?
Because I think it's fun when Samad does well, and we didn't get.
And
this year we almost got him past the round of 32 into the Sweet 16.
I think I voted for Smarts in that one.
And I didn't vote again. I don't vote. I didn't actually encourage this time because Johnny's they're friends of mine.
Right.
But I wouldn't have hated if Samars took out Johnny's because it's
hilarious.
And there was a 2-vote difference, and the person who did it wrong, he's got freebies for life, I think, over there because he made them happy because they won. But anyways,
right.
So Tessie's versus Tewksbury. I'm sorry, Tessie's Tewksbury versus CNS and Pepperell. I expected CNS to win, and they did. Again, I don't influence. I expect, and I can usually pick these things out very easily.
Right.
CNS is so popular, Bill's so engaging, and that helps. Side by side, Beef, I think, is probably a little better at CNS, so it worked out fine.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do Tessie's lost to CNS, so now we have a CNS and Pepperell versus Londies and PBD matchup. An Albanian versus a Greek. Bill from CNS isn't thrilled about this whole narrative that I'm putting together, but it's a fact.
It is what it is.
Two different nations. I don't know how to word it. They're not enemies, but they're rival nations a little bit. There's a little tension between.
I mean, it's Rocky Drago and two nations collide, pal.
Yeah, it's right, but it's a little. There's a little something between them, a little competition. Not even just in this.
Somebody has to get one of those fucking Rocky montages with all these shops. Someone with more time do it.
If it rains on Thursday, I'll take care of it. I'll have time.
Yeah.
So we have CNS and Pepperell versus Londies. Love you, Bill. I mean it, but your run's about to come to an end. You were hitting the juggernaut known as Ted Londy, who has the best location.
And he has the Chronicle vote.
True, but of any beef shop, like if you were to think of the best possible location, you're in Peabody, the heart and soul of the North Shore.
Right. And you're
next to Route 1
of the Peabody beef location.
Yep. You're next to Route 1. You're near 95. And you're a mile from 128. You're fucking golden triangled up, buddy.
Right.
You're on a main road, one of those popular roads. All the fucking West Peabody cunts drive by it. All the Linfield douchebags drive through it.
Yep.
It's beautiful. I'm not rooting. Like I said, I don't root, but I just know Ted's going to win this. Albanian Heat going against Greek Fire. We're going to get Albanian Heat in this matchup.
Okay.
On the other side, we had our friends at Anthony's.
Yep.
Our pals, our good, one of the longest sponsors we've ever had, against Bella's in North Andover, a fucking juggernaut.
Yep. Former champion.
They got one-time champion, 3-time finalist. They should be a 2-time champion, but we've been over this before. When I allowed the Instagram vote, I fucked them.
Right. Look, Adam took it like a champ.
He
took it like a fucking
texting
champ.
me, hilarious. He was throwing shade at Bella's. He was telling them most votes loses, writing poetry. He asked me the spread 2 days before because he wanted to gamble with his friends.
That's awesome.
And I told him 250. You're getting 250 votes. He goes, I need 400. I'm like, yeah, you probably do.
Yeah, you probably do.
You're gonna get fucking killed by Bella's because Harry's the fucking Golden Greek god of
That's
the
the
Merrimack
next
Valley.
step. That's the next step. The betting shit.
I gotta get it on DraftKings. The problem is I can
Beef
influence
Kings.
too much.
We're gonna do it.
I have made I need someone to back me.
You made the logo.
I need
we need the fucking infrastructure.
I need 20 grand of just disposable cash so we can I need someone to back me with money, just actual money.
Right.
So Bella's absolutely annihilated Anthony's, which we all knew was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, again, as good as Anthony's is, as much as I love Adam and the crew over there, but also he beat his brother-in-law in Reading. That was his championship.
Yeah.
Another one that had to happen. We had to line that up, and we did. Nick's place in Burlington versus Pete's in Woburn. I would have picked Pete's, but I was unsure. I was saying 75% Pete's, but still 25.
It was probably the most, the biggest toss-up. Like, fuck, this can go either way. These two are gangsters.
They are, and they're both engaging. Matt from Nick's is on every post. He's a great at customer service. He remembers names. He makes sure everything comes out perfect. He's doing nothing wrong.
Right.
Hal?
Ow.
We've done nothing wrong. We were doing it for Jimmy. Anyways, bad Few Good Men reference. I'm sorry. They've done nothing wrong. Here's the thing. The thing they did wrong was get lined up with Joe Jock. He's a problem. He is serving.
He knows he is.
Oh yeah, he's
Did
dangerous.
you see his fucking April Fool's post? Holy shit! What a fucking animal!
You say what you want about the beef. He's the funniest owner by a mile.
The man bought himself a crown.
I haven't even posted the stuff he sent me from earlier from Bella's. He was at Bella's today.
Oh, just hanging his dick out.
Him and Harry did a photo. Hey, listen, this tomorrow's a new day for posts. Oh no, there's a fucking
because
fan,
they're going up against each other. Yeah. I love that. I fucking love that.
So, listen, he's fucking Albanian. Shut up, dummy.
What?
Someone in the comments that I thought Ted was Greek. He's not. Sorry. The man's from Albania. The Albanian nightmare. So now we have Pete's in Woburn versus Bella's.
I don't assume anybody's gender or ethnicity in this fucking day and age.
Well, the reason I know is I sent him this, and he said thank you in the most Ted Lundy way of all time.
And we will fuck them.
I sent this actual thing to all four owners.
Yeah.
So Ted said thank you because he's probably up to his asshole in business at the time.
Yeah.
Bill was not thrilled with the idea of the Battle of Nations.
Sure.
He's not about ethnicity. It's about the beef. I said, yeah, but
it's hilarious
because this is something. I got responded with Harry from a gif of a Spartan warrior.
Okay.
And Pete said, I love it.
Fucking
George said, I love it.
I love that.
So George, like, when the bun wars were going on, he did the watermelon rind.
The watermelon rind, yeah.
Then he comes on April Fool's and crowns himself.
Came on our show and just gave you money, looking like a fucking Miami Vice Coke dealer.
He just is. He's George. He's the funniest beef shop owner I've ever encountered.
He's wild. He's fucking wild.
He's tapped. And what's good about this is all four of these owners I really like.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you don't have to be my friend to get this far. Like I said, I don't even know the guy from Tessie's, and if he was in here, I'd be thrilled.
Sure.
But I actually really enjoy the company of all four of these. I'd rank them, but that'd be rude.
Right.
But I like being around them. They're fun, nice people, and they're a good hang. Like George bought me dinner a few months ago, and we had a weird date. Ted Lundy.
I haven't met Bill, but the other three have all come to our live shows.
Yes. And George,
period. They've all hung out at the Cabaret. They've all hung out at Twisted Fate with us. Like it's like they've all hung with us.
If Bill was local, he'd be hanging all the time.
100%.
Would be everywhere.
100%.
He's one of us. He's a good dude. Here's the prediction. Again, this is my dream Final Four for personal reasons. Again, I can't influence it, but I wanted this to happen. I needed to ensure we had a rematch of last year with Pete's and Bella's.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do that by getting the finals together. It's impossible. I needed to ensure I'd have that.
Yeah.
Bill from CNS, I guess I love the plucky underdog from the Central Mass story.
Sure.
Middle of the woods. He goes out there because he met a girl and moves there, buys a pizza shop. It's a cool story.
Right.
Peabody guy living out there.
Yeah.
Laundy's is going to absolutely fucking murder CNS Pizza. It's going to be ugly and bad for Bill, and Bill even knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Ted, again, are very cool friends. They have plans, regardless of outcome, to get drinks together.
Yeah.
They're boys. Bella's North Andover's Pizza in Woburn. I'm going to tell you what I want, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I want Bella's to beat Pete's.
Okay.
And there's nothing to do with either shop. It has nothing to do with quality of beef. First of all, I don't want an Albanian versus an Albanian because that's no fun.
Okay.
I need war. I happen to know there's a little something extra going on between those two shop owners. I will not get into details because none of your business. But
which two?
Bella's and Laundy's.
Okay.
There's a little something extra that's fun.
Sure.
They live near each other. They're
legit
extra
neighbors. Sauce on it.
Yeah, legit neighbors and all that stuff. And again, this things that go back for quite none of your business. But
right.
That matchup would be. I don't think I could contain my excitement.
Bella's.
I don't know
Laundy's.
Bella's versus Laundy's would be the absolute greatest final in the history of finals for 1,000 reasons. And I can guarantee you one thing. When that final's over, I won't be meeting Harry and Ted for drinks at Double Bull like we did last year with Harry and Pete.
You don't think so?
I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like that's a no-fly zone.
It's going to be a bloodbath?
I kind of feel bad setting it up to happen.
Mm.
Honestly, it's almost better for the world if Pete's beats Bella's. But hey, I'm not in the world. I'm in this community, and I want the best possible. I want fucking reality TV.
Yeah,
and it's not who has. It's again. You give me all four of these sandwiches and tell me to pick which is best. That's a different game. This is a who's my favorite shop contest.
Right.
And personalities get involved. Who's my favorite? I don't vote, but I know how people vote. People love George. They love Ted. They love Harry. They love Bill. They're going to vote with their it's a popularity contest.
Of course it is.
So we're going to have the final four on Saturday. Simultaneously matched up both at noon. They're going to go off at noon.
This Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to go probably noon. Either maybe go 2 to 6 actually, 2 to 8. I think we'll do 6 hours for each matchup. 2 to 8, and we'll determine the final two. And then on Monday,
here's the fun part, and we haven't announced this yet.
No, we have not.
When are the finals going to go off?
Monday.
Yeah. Between
12
and
8.
And 8 p.m.
Maybe 8 to 8, but 8 p.m. is the final cutoff.
And here's the fun fact. Because of my prior commitments on Tuesday,
furry convention,
we're going to be announcing live on this fucking show.
Yeah, we will be.
The winner at 8 p.m. We're gonna be right here with you as your votes are fucking coming in on Monday night and announce the winner of 2025 Beef Fucking Madness on the show.
You know what I'm doing? Fuck it. I'm doing 8 to 8. 12 hours of fucking voting. No one is going to have an excuse. It's going to be an at everyone post. 8 to 8. I want every motherfucker in the 46,000 member Facebook page to fucking vote.
Yep.
I need votes. I need all the votes.
All the votes.
Pay attention. Also, if you want to sponsor Beef Madness, I'm still accepting us. Fucking send me money. I'll put your name on some shit.
Yeah, sure.
Again, I won't be disappointed actually in any final. I would like to see Ted make it to at least the finals because this is the first year he's had.
It's been a ridiculous beef
a shop.
I'm just being
the best one ever.
Like I'm being quite honest. Like as an outsider looking in, it's just like, this is the most exciting fucking Beef Madness you've had ever.
We've had overtime. We've had 2 vote differences when Anthony's and Tewksbury took out Reading with 2 votes with no time left. We've had nothing but craziness. Eli, 12-8 on Saturday. We're going 12-8 Saturday, 8-8 Monday.
8-8 on Monday.
Yeah, 12-8 on Saturday. Simultaneous matchups.
Live results right here.
Yep. Oh, for the finals, yeah, we're gonna have it.
Fucking A.
So this is Beef Madness. This is what it's down to. We're down to the fucking nitty gritty here.
This is what we do, motherfuckers.
And again, there's been no wrong answer for a while. I mean, the last couple of weeks, no wrong answer. It's just preference at this point because we're so. I joked with somebody about like, oh, this is bullshit. So and so lost and they didn't lose. They're winners. We're winners. The only losers like South Shore Bar Pizza better than Beefs. Fuck off. Those are the losers in this game. But Beef Madness is down to the Final Four, and it literally is the best year of Beef Madness we've ever had.
Imagine next year. Holy shit!
The shops keep getting fucking better.
Shit.
They keep improving. It's no longer 2 or 3.
At what point do you start knocking off the fucking the old school shops? Because there's so many top tier shops.
What I'll have to do is I'll have to knock off the old school
or do you
shops
expand
with
it to a bigger fucking bracket?
128 seems like a lot.
It does.
But I could do 128. It's fine. I could do it. It's easy.
You can do it. I
You
believe
can do whatever I want. But the thing is, like, I think if I'm going to knock off old school shops, it would have to be old school shops with new owners.
Sure.
Because Nick's and Beverly just sold. So they're no longer an old school shop, technically.
Which one?
The old Nick's, the Nick's OG, the one with the good broccoli bites.
Gotcha.
You know, best broccoli bites ever. Try these, Mike.
Yeah.
But like Billy's in Wakefield is still the same
Broccoli
relative ownership. Now people have passed away and things have changed, but Socrates is still back there slicing meat.
Right.
So they're never leaving the tournament as long as they have those owners. Land and Sea. If Charlie or one of Charlie's kids are there, it's them forever. They're never leaving.
Right.
Because Charlie opened Land and Sea in 1972.
Right.
So you're gonna get Land and Sea forever until they're
still
gone.
fucking slinging.
He don't make beefs. He's the seafood guy. He's got his hands in the flour. There he is. His wife is still making him for lunch. And if you see her back there, order a chicken sandwich. She's gonna make the fucking most dog shit beef you've ever had. It's gonna be so skimpy.
All right.
Then we'll move on.
Do Gary and Ben, and I'll be right back.
All right. His name is Joe, but he's Ben Franklin. The Gary Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. Did you look outside? You see those little things coming out of your lawn? Those little things sprouting? They're called plants. Flowers. Spring's here. Even though the weather's going to suck tomorrow, it's going to be like high of 40. Spring is springing. You're about to see for sale signs everywhere. I started seeing them today already. But again, it's going to start happening everywhere. And I'm going to tell you something right now. People are nervous about our current economy. People are nervous. The fucking stock market's going up and down like your sister on a cock. And there's going to be so many fucking Bruins do suck. So many fucking houses for sale coming up because people want to get rid of their house because they're not sure if the housing prices are going to go up or down, what the rates are going to be. Now's the time to strike. More inventory means lower prices. People get desperate. So what you want to do is go to buy and refi on Instagram or buy with Gary. Go to buy and refi and click the fucking link in bio because I don't know the exact website. And Mike always fucks me and leaves me with no copy. And get pre-approved. Get your rate quote. Then when you go to that house and you fall in love with the house, or your wife does, and that's all that matters as long as she likes it. You walk in with big dick energy because you have a rate quote and a pre-approval to buy the fucking thing. You slam your fucking large dick on the table with a fucking offer over asking, you get that fucking house. You get it. And you do that with Gary. Get set up with the boys over at the Cross Country Mortgage Group at Buy and Refi. Nufty, Ramses, Gary, the crew, the squad. They'll get you there. They'll just trust me. Everyone has the same rates. It's the service you want to deal with. And Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage is the best. They're the best. Anyways, Ben Franklin Print Company. They make all my shit. Actually, they didn't make this. This is before I got with Joe. It's peeling and chipping like a motherfucker. This is not Super Ink. The shit Joe uses, Super Ink. If you want the lowest possible price on your screen printing that's going to crack and fade in 10 fucking minutes, go to the online guys. Go to the local shit with the cheapest prices. If you want the best, highest quality, Ben Franklin Print Company at Ben Franklin _Printco on Instagram, benfranklinprintco.com. They're in Middleton. You can pick up, they'll ship, they'll run your online store, they'll wrap your casket, they'll wrap your dick, they'll wrap your truck, they'll wrap your skis, they'll wrap your snowboard, they'll wrap your fucking head and make you less ugly.
They will.
They're phenomenal. Yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom now to finish up, Joe.
All right. Ben Franklin Print Company. Where are we? 177 North Main Street in Middleton. benfranklinprintco.com is the website, and the Instagram is at benfranklin _printco. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your first order, kid. Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's 114 in Danvers. Right beside the Guitar Center in front of the Walmart. Head on over to Twisted Fate Brewing. You can check out their website, twistedfatebrewing.com. Click on Find Our Beer, and you can find out what bars are pouring Twisted Fate and what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate. You can also head over to their Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing to find their tap room hours. Let me see. Coming up Thursday, the 3rd, 3 to 9, they got a new beer release, Hazy Rock the Spectrum. It's have you had this? Hang on a second. Have you had this? The Rock the Spectrum beer?
Not yet, no. I was invited to go get it, but I had that wedding last weekend, so I couldn't go get it.
Oh, okay. So the beer release is for Rock the Spectrum is Thursday, the 3rd, from 3 to 9, and then Friday, 3 to 7:30. They have a sold-out comedy show at 8. Saturday, 4 to 7, live music. Sunday, noon to 7, Monday, 4 to 8, and of course, swing by the tap room and pick up at least a 4-pack or a case of the lager you deserve.
Grab one of those right now, actually.
Kid. Just like the fucking shirt I'm wearing.
Got some of these tonight.
I can't wait for you to get them down here.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, 1921.
It's the perfect ad to do right now because we have a whole fucking thing coming.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you know what the next topic is.
That's absolutely right.
Absolutely right.
Anthony's Roast, we're going to actually come right out of this into that.
Yes, we are. I know. That's why.
Anthony's
have a beer
Roast Beef.
not open?
Huh?
Fucker. The beer didn't open. I got a fucking
Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Anthony'sTewksbury.com is the website. You can order online. You can join their loyalty or rewards program. You can pick up some gift cards for the fam. And, of course, check out their gram at ARB Tewksbury for some of the best goddamn beef food porn you're gonna fucking find. I'm sure we talked about it last week, but what was the ORG?
That would be a three-way plus onion rings, fried jalapeno bottle caps, and fried pickles.
Motherfucker.
AKA a six-way, AKA an orgy, AKA the ORG. He's not here for the gangbang. He's here for the orgy.
He's here for the real thing.
Orgy is more like a gangbang is a bunch of guys fucking one chick, which is five, usually a five-way.
Right.
The orgy is any port in the storm. Free hand, free mouth, free. You just close your eyes and touch something. Now, there's two kinds of orgies. Obviously, we know about this. There's the straight orgy where it's just a lot of dudes and girls, and everyone tries to be polite. But the real orgy is, Caligula type deal, which is
wanking,
it's just
spanking, ancient Rome.
Greece. Yeah, and you're getting fucked in the ass while you're sucking a titty, and it's a weird world.
Bunch of
that's
dudes
the kind of orgy
jacking off in a bowl and making you drink it.
Well, we don't do that per se,
but
you know what?
They might.
Knowing the heritage of the owner of Market Basket, you can think his relatives at some point engaged.
I actually own Caligula.
After all, the Greeks. I heard a joke today. You've heard this joke before. It's an old one, but a good one. Greek guy and Italian guy are arguing about sex.
Caligula.
There it is. So a Greek guy and an Italian guy are arguing about sex, and who's better at it. And the Greek guy says, well, we invented sex.
Mm-hmm.
And the Italian guy goes, yeah, we know, but we introduced it to women.
That's very good.
I didn't make that joke up. It's old, but still. The Greeks invented homosexuality, if you will.
Well, I mean, that's the old phrase. It's all Greek to me, right?
Yeah, and also, if you played football in high school with a Greek kid, there's a thing called the Greek sneak.
Up the shitter?
Yeah, don't bend over on fucking Christos. He's fucking your ass. Maybe not him, but someone would. Let's get to, now that we're on the Anthony's thing, we just did Anthony's ad. This is, something happened the past couple days with another beef shop commenting on Instagram, which I want to address.
Here's the thing. Looking at the account that commented, it's barely a beef shop.
Let's just go through the history of it real quick. Let's discuss who they are and what
they got. 26 fucking followers.
Well, I didn't look. I
did, and they do. They're shit.
So here's the thing. There was a post of the matchup between Anthony's Reading, Anthony's Tewksbury, a very close matchup I posted last week on Instagram, showing the vote total. Adam from Anthony's in Tewksbury was gracious in his win, even though privately he was not.
Hey, Bill.
Anthony from Anthony's, the original Anthony, was gracious in loss. They're having they're brothers-in-law. They get along, having a great conversation. That post was over a week old.
Right.
Randomly, another account, another restaurant account, another local restaurant account, local-ish, decides to comment and bring up what we've talked about in the past was the witch hunt that happened at Anthony's with a douchebag Board of Health person trying to fuck them over bullshit. We looked into it. We talked about it. It was garbage.
We covered this months ago.
Yes.
And it was dog shit months ago.
This rival, rival beef shop, because they're not local, nor are they
this
at the
fucking
level.
Ankle biter.
All right, so the beef shop, I'll go through their trajectory. Right now, they're going as Town Line Pizza, Andover's.
Cool.
Which I don't understand Andover's, sure. But in the same building of Town Line Pizza Andover's is Harrison's Roast Beef. Town Line Pizza Andover's was formerly Patrick's Eatery with Harrison's.
Right.
Before it was Patrick's Eatery with Harrison's, it was just Patrick's Eatery.
Right.
When they bought Harrison's. Before it was Patrick's, it was Harrison's. And it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good, so they closed. So this fucking loudmouth fucking wannabe cowboy bought Harrison's and rebranded it and named it after his son and decided to serve sushi, lobster rolls,
his son's name
sandwiches.
Is Town Line?
Patrick.
I know.
It's pretty good though. So this fucking shit burger. I don't know who runs their social media. I assume it's the same person I'm talking about because he misspells things. He's wildly arrogant and wildly annoying and not great at running a beef shop. He's great at running his mouth. He decided to come at Anthony's with accusations and news articles from months ago about a witch hunt of a health advisory thing. There was some issue with a broken tile and a hood vent, and the lady fucking made a mountain out of a molehill. He dealt with it, and he had to file complaints with the city because this person was hurting his business and others in town.
Right.
Not just him. It was this person is a fucking douchebag and whatever.
Right.
you don't take a shot. Even places I know hate each other are cordial online or ignore online.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who would not piss on each other if they were on fire.
Right.
That don't do this.
Right.
So to take this place in North Andover.
Right.
And to take shots at a place in Tewksbury out of nowhere because an article was written months ago. You don't compete against each other.
Not even close.
No one's deciding between you.
They don't even come close to sharing customers.
Like, how far are they from each other? Like 10 miles? 8, 10, 12 miles?
First of all, if you're anywhere near Andover, North Andover, and you're a beef shop, well, you're fucked. Bella's lives there.
The only one that's managed to maintain a nice little slot.
Nikki's.
Yep.
And
Joel knows his Jura roll. Boom, nailed that.
That was a boom.
He doesn't try to steal. He don't shit on Bella's.
Right.
He just exists.
Right. He just exists. This fucking weirdo comes out of nowhere with his 26 fucking followers, or her, or whatever. It was bizarre. It was bizarre from the start, and then when they were called out, they doubled the fuck down.
It really is. It's like I told you earlier. There are multiple ways to just exist in the beef world, and one of them is saying not a fucking thing and just existing and serving a decent product. Like the guy from Nikki's and I have a small rapport.
Sure.
Like the other day, he posted that picture from his wrestling, looking all aggressive.
Yeah.
And I made a meme out of it, sent it to him. He thought it was funny. I said, "Can I share?" He said, "Yeah." We don't chat.
Right.
I talk to Bill from CNS all the time.
Right.
But it's not like it's you can just exist. But to come at a shop that one supports us, but also didn't do anything to you, like there's no rivalry between fucking.
It was super weird and out of fucking nowhere. Like it's super weird that was the shot they took.
Really douchey and cunty, and
it's
I called him a douchebag. He goes, "Oh, watch your language." Oh, fuck your sister, buddy.
Like
Dean.
Like even if let's hypothetically say that what they were talking about happened, those customers aren't coming to you, pal.
Nope, you can't do that. You can't sway them over to you.
First of all, there's other beef shops in Tewksbury.
There are. There's one not too far. Also,
you know what I mean? And there's other beef shops on the way to Andover. So it's like they're not like, oh fuck, we gotta go to this fucking dinosaur who hasn't served a good fucking beef since 1982.
You know what's in between them? Bella's.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't driving by Bella's to get the fucking Harrison's / Town Line pizza and sushi.
They just need to stop.
You just literally, all you did was give your closest competitor more business.
You showed your ass. That's what you did. You showed your ass.
And the owner of Harrison's, to be fully clear, because if he wants to bring up the past,
sure,
I have some past.
Go on.
He was removed from the North Shore Beef's Facebook page before he ever owned Harrison's.
Oh, was that guy?
Yeah, you know what it takes to get removed from the North Shore Beef's Facebook page?
A lot.
It's only a handful of things. I'm not going to say which thing he did because that's not my.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So here's the thing. There's a handful of things you can do to be removed from the North Shore Beef's Facebook page. You can attack someone's family or pet.
Right.
Number one, that's the easiest. Someone's wife, someone's family, someone's dog, out. You can be racist or homophobic.
Sure.
He didn't attack anyone's family or pet. He left the pets and the family out of it. I don't know what else but he was removed, and I added him back in as a courtesy because he was a shop owner. I'm like, well, I don't feel right about having a shop owner. I'll give him a second chance to just not be a cunt.
And he was a cunt.
He's still a cunt. Like the owner of Nikki's before Jura Joel.
Right.
Which is not his real name. It's his wrestling name. I like calling him that because he's an AEW wrestler.
Yeah.
And he scares me. Jura Joel was a man who was not a fan of me and was threatening me, and I removed him.
Right, exactly.
But when it was funny too is when Jura Joel bought Nikki's. I had to unblock the Nikki's restaurant account because they were banned from the group because the guy's a fucking psycho. But yeah, no, you were removed from the group for a fucking reason, and now you're coming at me, telling me to watch my language. Watch your language. Leave people alone. Don't tag fucking.
Watch your language, there, fella.
All right, Dean, ride your horse the fuck out of here. I'm stinking on a roast beef shop.
All right. Shut the
All right, let's get to
up.
this. Let's get to this fucking wedding I was at this weekend because it was something.
It was, wasn't it?
It was a doozy, and I'm gonna make it clear about a few things though.
All right.
I'm about to say things that aren't great about certain parts of this wedding, but let me start by saying I had a fucking blast. There were some things I would have changed.
Sure.
I don't know who planned the wedding. I would not hire them to plan my wedding. Boston is known as a small town, and it's actually not. It's a big city, but it's small in location, and Cambridge is not in Boston. I just want to get that out of the way real quick.
All right.
I met phenomenal people, like legit some of the funniest, best people I've ever met. I had the best time at the rehearsal after party, the rehearsal after party, karaoke in Hong Kong,
Nice.
the wedding. We had, I'm telling you, the people were fucking phenomenal.
Did you
and some
see
of these
two
people,
dudes making out in Hong Kong?
no, they were sharing a scorpion bowl. I missed the kiss.
Isn't
session.
that the same thing?
It is. And also, these weren't like your run-of-the-mill idiot. Like I'll give you an example. One of the guys at the wedding is the creative director for Burger King.
All right.
Of the entire company.
Do they want to
He's
sponsor?
Yeah, I'm gonna hire me. I'll fucking make you Whoppers great again. So remember that commercial at the
I will stop eating
Super
Big
Bowl?
Macs tomorrow if they sponsor us.
At the Super Bowl with Jean-Claude Van Damme and the two trucks, and he was doing a split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was him.
That's his.
That's his.
That's his.
That's
He was
awesome.
there.
That's
The
awesome.
filming. I go, how was Jean-Claude? He goes, oh, very nice.
Very nice.
He's Swedish, but he lives in Toronto, but he came down for the wedding.
Oh, very nice.
He also had a broken coccyx, which is why he missed the bachelor party.
It's a coccyx.
Tailbone.
Okay.
Tailbone.
So he,
Anyway,
he busted his ass.
Nicest people. Yes. And some of them were high society people. Again, all down to earth. I couldn't be happier with the crew we hung out with.
Right.
On both sides of the wedding. An underwear model with a fantastic ass.
Sure.
We'll get to her soon. Let's start with parking. Hotel was in Copley Place in Copley Square, Boston. The Fairmount Hotel was the wedding hotel with a discounted rate and block of rooms. Okay. The rehearsal rehearsal was at 2:00.
Mm-hmm.
My wife works till 4. I couldn't have her. She wasn't part of the rehearsal. I was, so I wasn't ever leave work early, and especially on Fridays, she closes. She's the person that turns the key.
Sure.
So I went in by myself. I had to rush around for work. I was looking at doing a job in Somerville, and I said, okay, I'm going to park somewhere around here. I parked at Encore Casino because apparently they don't check, which was a brilliant move by me and my brother. Didn't suggest that I asked him. I said, how's Encore for parking? I can see it from where I am. He goes, well, they don't check. Just park there and take an Uber. Great.
Yeah.
I park at Encore, take an Uber from Encore to
That's why I
Coffee
asked you
Square.
when you sent me. I parked at Encore. I'm like, well, did they pay? Did they charge? Because most casinos don't, and apparently
They don't even
they
care
don't.
where you park.
They don't give a
I
shit.
parked in the garage at Encore,
Yeah, exactly.
and I had a great spot. Wonderful. I took my
Great.
bag with my suit, and I took my luggage, my purple suitcase that I carry around now in Boston. I went to Uber.
What now?
My purple suitcase.
You have a purple suitcase.
Well, my daughter does, but she's claimed my green one, so I have a purple one now. I can't get it back until I can find it, so I just use the purple one.
All right.
It's got wheels, so it's pretty nice.
Keep
So I
keep
take an
going,
Uber.
sweetheart.
I take an Uber from Encore Casino in Everett.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says Encore. It's Everett.
Mm-hmm.
To Copley Square, where the hotel where I'm staying at is. I go to check in. Room's not ready. I said, hey, buddy, I ain't got time for this fucking fuckery. Buy me a room.
Room's not ready. Shit. Give it to me.
He found me a room. Great. I go up to the 6th floor. I find my room. Now, the rehearsal
right.
for the wedding is at Harvard University.
That doesn't sound near Copley.
No, it's not even the same city. Actually, there's a different mayor and everything in Cambridge. I take an Uber from Copley Square to Harvard University.
You had to take an Uber there.
Well, yeah, because
wasn't there like a group of people that had to go to this same thing?
Well, not the rehearsal type deal. Everyone was coming from different directions at the time. The rehearsal is a different animal than the wedding. We'll get there.
The rehearsal sounds like a nightmare.
I get to the rehearsal on time, all good. We do the steps. We go through the whole thing. The priest, the officiant, the woman who
walked that aisle.
I walked the aisle. They told me to do this weird like step by step thing. I said no. I'll just walk slow. They want me to go 1 foot at a time, so I'm not doing that. I'll walk. They
love to say that. They love to try to make you walk like an asshole.
So the rehearsal was fine. We went through it. It took a little while. I was paired with a young girl. It went by height.
Sure.
I went by height, and I was not the tallest. Surprisingly, there was a couple that was bigger than me.
Yeah.
There was two guys taller than me, barely, like maybe 6'3", but I'm almost 6'2". So I got paired with the second tallest girl, who was young. She may be 19. The sister of the bride.
Nice.
Tall, thin girl, and but again, not
working them angles.
We'll get there. So we walked out. Her name was Jamie. She was lovely, nice girl.
Okay.
So we finished the rehearsal, go next door to there's no next door at Harvard because the Harvard Memorial Church is in the fucking middle of Harvard Yard.
I know
Harvard
exactly,
Yard's a
I know
thing.
exactly where it is.
Yeah. You can't get there from here. I mean, Uber dropped me off a 15-minute walk away because I couldn't fucking get there.
Right, exactly.
So now we're gonna walk forever to the fucking next venue. My knee hurts.
Where's
now we go.
That's right. Well, your knee was still blown up, wasn't it?
Yes. So we get to the rehearsal dinner. I'll put it in quotes, dinner. It's more of a cocktail hour with snacks. So, there were good snacks like buffalo fingers, pizza, chicken sandwiches. If I wanted to eat a lot, I could have, but I was being social.
Sure.
Good time, open bar.
Where was this?
I don't remember the name of the fucking place. It was next door. It was a short walk for that thing. It was convenient.
Okay.
Upstairs, chugging Guinness, Irish bartender, phenomenal. Open bar, great. Love it. Having a good time. I met the groomsmen because I was one of them at the bachelor party. I'm meeting the bridesmaids. Everyone's super nice. The maid of honor is chugging wine, living the dream. I'm talking to the model. I meet her boyfriend, Evan. He's fucking awesome. Out of his mind.
The model is the woman you're walking with.
No. I was walking with the little sister at the time.
Oh, okay.
We haven't got there yet.
Oh, so she had a stand-in.
Well, no, she was tall too. She was the tallest. She was at the end.
Oh, fair fox.
She was the tallest one there. She's at least 5'11". Great time, having fun. My wife now arrives in Boston. I'm at the rehearsal dinner.
How's her temperature?
My wife's good right now.
Okay.
Easy ride in. She got to park at the hotel. Here's the problem. The hotel is $72 a night.
Yeah, it is.
Per car.
Yeah, it is.
That's $288 for two vehicles. I'm not doing that. That's why I parked it. That's why I parked it fucking on.
Your fucking truck would probably be more.
It could be, yeah, because they park far away. Yeah. So we finish up at the
it's like when
rehearsal.
Axel pulls up in fucking Beverly Hills Cop 2 with a fucking dump truck. He's like, put it next to the limo. Here's $50.
Yeah, it costs more. So I take an Uber. My wife's back now in town, and she's ready to have fun and hang. I said, hey, let me send you an Uber. And she's like, no.
Oh, shit.
I don't do that. I don't take Ubers by myself. She's cautious in this world. She's not out there for the rape of the world. She's not about the city life.
All right.
Even though she lived there for like 3 years before we met, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So I can feel the party's winding down. I'm like, all right, I'll go get her.
She's hanging with you.
I Ubered back to the hotel from Cambridge
with her
to go. No, I was in Cambridge at the after party. She's at the hotel.
No, I'm trying to figure out. So she wouldn't Uber.
She went to the hotel and got ready and didn't want to Uber to Cambridge. So I Ubered back to Copley Square from Cambridge to her.
Uh-huh.
Then I texted the crew and I said, hey, what's the deal with the party now? Because the rehearsal dinner's over. Where are we hanging? Because obviously we're not going home. It's 5:00
right
on a Friday.
Right.
And they're in Cambridge at Charlie's.
Right.
A popular spot by Harvard.
Fuck, I love Charlie's.
I Uber back to Cambridge.
With her
now. We get there. Now, everyone's having a good time. Some people are super drunk. Others aren't. But some people, one certain person was super drunk. Apparently, this person was drinking double IPAs unbeknownst to anybody else. Woman.
Okay.
Now we're at Charlie's for an hour. My wife wants to eat because she hasn't had dinner, and she's asking about gluten-free options. And I looked online; they had gluten-free options. According to online, they didn't.
Charlie's?
It said they did.
Really?
I've never been there. I looked at it and said they did.
I'm pretty sure all they have is smash burgers.
Turns out they didn't.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't assume that way.
So we are at Charlie's for a little while. She's getting drunk, getting hangry. Now, let's go to Hong Kong, they suggest. We're going to do karaoke.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, it's right next door. Like, let's get some fucking karaoke going. No, the Cambridge, Hong Kong's not the spot.
There's some gluten-free fucking meat on a stick, right?
No. We don't go to Cambridge, Hong Kong. Not the one next door.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Let's get an Uber and go to fucking Faneuil Hall.
For fuck's sake.
So we pile in an Uber.
You guys love pissing money away.
People. I didn't pay for this one. I paid for a lot of the previous ones.
I'm just saying. That's a lot of around the world type shit.
We get to Hong Kong and there's 15 of us. We are the party. Yeah. Without us, there'd be 7 people in there and one dude singing karaoke. We having a blast. But here's the thing.
Sure.
We walk up to Hong Kong and my wife's like, I have to eat. I'm like, okay. Now I'm in Faneuil Hall searching for gluten-free options. I find a Mexican place that serves gluten-free nachos. I park her ass at a table, put nachos in front of her, and make her eat. So we could continue the night.
What did you sing for karaoke?
What did I sing?
Yeah.
I joined in on one song and sang another with somebody else, a duet. The song I joined in was "Sounds of Silence," but the System of a Down version.
Christ.
The System of a Down version.
Okay.
Which is brutal. They were singing. I jumped in and helped.
That's not good.
No, but the song I sang with the best man Mitch was Rockstar by Nickelback.
It's a little bit better.
I tell you,
that's a little bit better.
Really hard to sing because Chad Kroeger never stops going. He's
slightly better, but not great.
So we end up going to staying at the Hong Kong for a while. It's this dude, this big fat old dude with his wife in a walker. Jeremy, it's his birthday. He's singing songs, and we're singing happy birthday to him. He sings Love Shack,
sure, with
his wife as a duet, but his arm doesn't reach her because it's big and fat, and the microphone's not very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So when he sings, it's clear as day. See a faded sign at the side of the road, and then he puts the mic near, and she goes, we couldn't hear her because he didn't put the mic close enough to her.
Right.
Which was something. They were rock stars.
So there was one microphone for 2 people.
Yeah, we ended up staying there till late, and we had to get up in the morning, so we headed back to the hotel. It was me, the groom, Jack. Oh, because here's the thing: the bride, she left us at Charlie's to get one of her friends home.
Yeah.
Because her friend was a little too drunk because of the double IPAs. And on the ride back to the hotel in the Uber, the friend threw up on her. The bride was puked upon by her drunk friend in an Uber.
Outstanding.
It's not the best thing. So now we're up with the groom, and the bride's at a hotel room, had been puked upon, and she's pretty sick of all what's going on, and she needs her future husband and some things from CVS, and we're getting texts and emails and FaceTimes.
Here's the thing. At least none of you puked on the bride.
It's true. There was some concern about certain people, me included, of being a problem. Not our problem.
But you weren't a problem.
No, I wasn't. Not a problem at all. So we ended up, we took an Uber back to the hotel, and we needed to go to CVS, which was near the hotel. And also next to CVS was Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Chick-fil-A.
Because Chick-fil-A has gluten-free shit.
They did. It's gross. It was disgusting. My wife wouldn't eat it. She threw it away.
Fucking awesome.
So we one of the girls was walking with us.
You had a
one of the girls was walking with us,
sir.
This is only the Friday. One of the girls was walking with us is from Malaysia. She's here legally now. A very attractive girl named Rachel from Malaysia.
Sure.
I didn't know Malaysia was like India. I thought it was like Asia. No, they're Indian. They just
Malaysia sounds like India.
Yeah, it's India. So as the cops drive by, because it's late night in Boston, my buddy Jack starts yelling, "Take her away! She's illegal!"
Outstanding.
And then I stopped shielding her. "Leave her alone, Ice." It was funny. We all had a good laugh at her.
We all had a good ribbing at her expense.
So we get back to the hotel. This is night one. This is Friday. All is fine. I pass out on the couch after I ate some Chick-fil-A. Not the couch, the bed. At some point, I wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss. I come walking out, and I didn't realize. This is the same night?
I think so.
No, different. No, different night. Forget it. So we'll get to that eventually.
How did you not get McDonald's?
My wife needed food, and Chick-fil-A has gluten-free options.
Yeah, and you need McDonald's.
There wasn't a McDonald's, and the hotel was near a Chick-fil-A. It was right there, and I love Chick-fil-A. Don't you love Chick-fil-A?
I mean,
those waffle fries. I mean, the Chick-fil-A sauce.
If a DoorDash McDonald's is an option, I'm not loving Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but I'm in the Copley Fairmount, like a fucking hoity-toity hotel.
Yeah,
I'm not getting DoorDash to
park your ass in the lobby. Wait for your fucking DoorDash like a man.
Well, I thought I did a good job, and I had good Chick-fil-A.
Did you?
It wasn't good though. It wasn't good. It was. But I love Chick-fil-A.
You said your wife threw it out.
Well, hers was disgusting because hers was gluten-free, and the gluten-free bun, it was grilled. I got a fried chicken sandwich.
It just you enjoyed your food.
No, I like mine should have been good.
Oh my god,
mine was okay.
You ate. She threw it out.
Yeah, she took 2 bites and threw it out.
Outstanding.
So here's the thing. The wedding is the following day. Got to be responsible. Lot to do. Got to get up in the morning. I'm in the wedding. I'm fucking a groomsman, man.
Yeah.
So I get out.
You had a bow tie and everything.
I look at the schedule. Yeah, I did. I look fucking. Listen, I looked good. That's peak Andy right there.
Mm-hmm.
That bow tie did not last long though. I took it off at least 7 times throughout the day. Wait, so according to the schedule, it was
peak as in a zit ready to pop.
That's right. According to the schedule, I was to be ready and in the bridal groom suite at 10 a.m.
Oh, gay.
I got up at 9. I took a shower. I got the hair did. I put on most of the suit. I didn't tie the shoes or the bow ties. I got 80% ready.
Is this rental or buying?
Rental. But I'm buying one. I'm buying a fucking black suit. I look so good in black suits. It's silly.
Just asking. So it was a rental.
Men's warehouse rental. Men's warehouse rental. Okay. I go into the bridal and groom suite. I don't know what I'm doing in there. It just says go in this room. I walk in on the bride getting ready. She's wearing clothes, but I'm not supposed to be in there. No, she had clothes on.
Oh, okay.
But she's getting her makeup done, her hair done, whole thing.
How are the tits?
And I go, "Good morning, Allie. How you doing?" She goes, "Ferg, get out of here." I'm like, "Oh,
I was told to be here."
Apparently, I was supposed to go to the right. I didn't know. There's a different room. So I walk in. There's a couple of the groomsmen are there.
It's such a
the
mess.
Groom. Yeah, Jack is the groom. Jack, he apparently was, nerves and hangover. His stomach is in turmoil.
Uh-huh.
And he goes into the bathroom for, I think, the 7th time that morning, he told me.
A little bit of a sour stomach.
And he starts FaceTiming people from the bathroom, which I'm not taking the bathroom FaceTime.
Was he FaceTiming? Was he trying to FaceTime you?
The group text. But here's what's funny, though. For some reason, my wife, because iPhones are stupid, she receives my FaceTimes.
Oh my god!
So she goes, "I just got a FaceTime from." She goes, "I just got a FaceTime from Jack." I didn't answer. I go, "Good. He's in the bathroom taking a shit." How'd you get that? She goes, "I don't know." Because anyways, I gotta fix it. iPhones are stupid. We get evicted from the bridal groom suite.
What does that mean?
The bride can hear us being idiots and wants us gone.
So, okay, you were asked to leave by the bride. Not you were evicted by the hotel.
No, the bride
said, when you
I want those
texted me,
idiots
you're
gone.
like, we were kicked out of the hotel room. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? I thought the hotel kicked you out.
It's just the wedding day jitters and everything going on, and we're just being idiot men.
Ugh.
So we're supposed to go to someone else's room. I said, I'm not going to sit in someone else's fucking room for 2 hours while these girls get ready.
Right.
I'm going downstairs. I'm going to the bar. I'm getting breakfast. I'm getting a fucking mimosa.
To the bar.
And I ordered myself some poached eggs over hash, some English muffins, couple mimosas. Mike, we're at the bar for over 2 hours.
Not a boy.
But why was I to be ready at 10? The first need for us, the first time we would need it was 12:45.
Yeah.
Pictures 12:45.
Yeah.
So we just sit there, the 10 of us, the 8 of us, whatever it was, the groomsmen, hanging out, telling dick jokes and drinking and making fun of each other.
Yep.
2 straight hours. They come down at like 12. You guys should be ready by now. I'm like, I am ready. Your bow tie's not on.
I am ready.
Fine. Put my bow tie on. Half an hour goes by. Just sitting and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And now I'm drunk. The wedding's going to start. They want to do pictures. I'm fucking goofy as fuck in the pictures. So silly.
I would love
then
to see those.
It comes time to transport from the hotel at Copley Square to the wedding. So I'm like, all right, so what's there, like a limo or trolley? What are we doing here? Like, hop on, hop off bus? How are we getting to Cambridge from here? Because, we're not near the venue.
Right, and you're part of the wedding party, so
I'm a groom.
So you need to be in like a transportation thing.
I'm not looking for I need a van. I'm not looking for a limo. And again, that's the old days. But again, any way of getting me there.
Like you said, a limo, a trolley, something to bring the party to the wedding.
Yeah, there's 7 groomsmen, I believe. I believe there's 7 of us.
That's excessive. First of all,
yeah, maybe 8. I don't even know.
There's first of all.
So the groom and bride a car pulls up and it's a livery service. Not, it's got the name on the side, but it's a Buick. It's just a Buick sedan, which I thought was weird to have a bride hop in a Buick sedan to get to her wedding. Thought that was interesting, but it is what it is. The livery. Today,
she's getting
nowadays.
Into a Buick.
And not even a Mercedes, a Buick sedan, but a sedan. And she had a beautiful.
This is probably like a $3 million wedding, and she's getting in a Buick to go to a fucking church.
She had a gorgeous dress on with a long train.
Jesus Christ!
So getting her into the Buick with the train wasn't ideal.
Most would probably have like a horse and buggy carriage and do a whole fucking princess thing throughout the fucking city of Boston. No, let's get a fucking Regal out here.
I think it was a Regal. I don't know. What else is there?
Let's get a 1996 Buick Regal and stuff the fucking bride in there.
So then my wife ends
save
up
fucking $2.
So also my wife is with me and needs a ride to the wedding too.
Of course she does, because she's part of you.
Yeah, we're not driving a car. We don't have parking over there.
And you're part of the wedding.
Yeah, so I think it was 7 groomsmen or 8 groomsmen plus my wife. So 9 of us needed to ride over. No, we ended up Ubering.
Fuck off.
From the
no, you didn't.
hotel.
No, you didn't.
So the 2 of the men, the grooms paid for this. He gave money. He said Uber, get some Uber XLs
to
transport to the wedding.
Fucking high?
I'm not. I don't think they know how to plan weddings very well because this wasn't the best plan. Many missteps. We'll get there.
No,
and we got.
Let's pull it back here.
I don't want to like crap on them.
I don't want to crap on them, but Jesus Christ, your wedding party is catching Ubers to your fucking wedding.
We had dual Toyota Highlanders, 1 green, 1 white to fill us all in. And those are the Uber XLs. And I got to tell you, they're not exactly XL.
No.
The guy behind me, I was in the middle of the back seat behind the driver.
You have to sit there and fucking listen to some guy screaming his wife in the fucking Bluetooth?
We did have an issue. He was my favorite YouTube driver, Uber driver of all, because he was a Haitian fella.
Sure.
And he yelled at people a lot.
A lot.
And a lot. Oh yeah, he got told to fuck off by a pedestrian at one point. And I had my window open, and I was just sitting there, and I was wearing a tux, and I was told to fuck off.
This is terrible. I'm being like.
And then we were trying to cross like over the Charles, and someone was waiting for pedestrians, and my driver didn't get it. He was behind him, and there was the no turn on red sign was not there. You could turn on red, but pedestrians were in the street, so you don't run them over. He's beeping and yelling, and then he drove next to the guy and yelled at him then too. I'm like, you're having road rage. And he said, they don't fucking understand. I'm working. I cannot wait.
This is you. Wedding transportation.
And the guy behind me is literally being squished by my seat because I can't make the seat move forward.
What the fuck?
So one of the groomsmen's being, put in a pretzel. So we get to the wedding.
One of those the 3 row
third row seat.
SUVs, which is really like a 2 1/4 fucking SUV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was not good. And the skinniest guy, the small. So my wife was next to me because she had heels on and a dress. She's like, I'm not getting the way back. So we had Mitch, the best man.
I wouldn't either.
Mitch, the best man, behind her. Eric, one of the groomsmen, behind me, and my seat won't move forward. The VP of marketing for fucking Burger King in the front seat, little fella, with a broken asshole.
Well, he should have been in the way back.
Oh, absolutely. It was done poorly. So we get to Harvard, but again, we have to walk 6 miles. It's raining out. It's raining. We have to walk because Harvard Yard. Well, you can't get to the fucking front of the church, Mike.
This is fucking insane.
We were dropped off near the entrance to the Harvard Yard, and we walked for a while. We followed people because they knew where they were going.
Oh my god!
And this wasn't just us. Everyone had Ubers. The bridal party too. Everyone was in the Ubers.
This is insane.
So they put us upstairs in this like rape room in the Harvard Memorial Church, where the kids get touched. And we're waiting for it all to happen. Everybody's coming in. Someone goes, "Hey, Ferg, I think one of your people is here." I'm like, because Jack invited someone. He's a beef rib guy. He's
sure.
That's how I met him. He's like, I go, "How would you know if it's my people?" He goes, "There's a big fat dude with a beard wearing a pink velvet jacket." I go, "Oh fuck, that's gonna be one of my people."
Fucking Dan.
Look outside. There he is, fucking Dan Bob.
What a fucking legend.
So the wedding is so we're upstairs in this little rape room, this big huge room, and we have water, and we're just hanging out, literally hanging out. They're playing WAP on the speaker.
Okay, so here's the thing. It seems like at least a lot of the festivities are happening in Harvard Square.
Yeah, quite a bit.
There are very nice hotels in Harvard Square.
The groom
why
and
the
bride
fuck are you going to Copley for the hotel?
have an affinity for the Fairmount. They like it.
Then why wouldn't you have a wedding in Boston?
Because she went to Harvard and wanted to have it at Harvard.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Mike, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think they forgot that even as a small, large city, Boston's still pretty big, and Cambridge is a different place.
I have a wedding I'm going to in May. The wedding is at the Boston Public Library.
Okay,
it's very nice.
Yeah,
the hotel
near Copley
is right next door.
The Copley Fairmount, because that's where the Boston Public Library is.
Yes.
There you go.
We're staying right next door. I was talking to my cousin the other day. I'm like, what are you talking about at midnight? She goes, "Oh no, it's right there. We just walk next door, and it's a after party at midnight." I'm like, "Oh, fantastic."
Well, Mike, we're not even close to done yet here.
I'm in wandering distance. The whole
the inconvenience level hasn't even come close to being done.
Outstanding! I can't wait.
A little sidebar. We're up in this conference room above the second floor of the church, hanging out. We're playing aggressive music, making rape jokes, as men do.
As you do.
And up the stairs comes. All right, here's the thing. They had a woman officiant at a Catholic church.
On purpose?
I don't know what. Yeah, I know that was planned. I don't know what to call it because you can't be a priest as a woman, right?
No, you can't. Priests are men. Nuns are women.
Yeah, so I don't know the officiant. She told us her name, and it wasn't like I'm father. It was mother, whatever. It's just I'm this person, Abby or something like that. So I don't know what her title was. She was
Beth. Cool.
She was the officiant of the wedding. Really, really nice lady. Super funny. Down to earth, normal. Loves God. So she comes up to give us our instructions. We're all just literally hanging out in the room playing Fetty Wap.
Sure. What's
having fun.
What's that?
That's rap music. Offensive rap music.
Fetty Wap.
We played some Cardi B, some Fetty Wap, some Sexy Red, and House of God.
I don't know what Fetty Wap is.
We were being real sinners. So she comes up and she gives us our instructions, and she's an attractive woman, maybe in her late 30s, early 40s.
You hit on the priest?
I didn't actually out loud when she was in the room. But as she's walking out, and I thought the same thing before I didn't say it though. One of the groomsmen, the best man actually, Mitch.
Better man.
Great fella. Funny as hell. Fat, a little chubby. He just looks at me and goes, "I would." And I said, "Oh, of course, yeah, me too." And now this is innocuous and no one knows what we're talking about. But the groom starts flipping out. You can't say that. I'm like, no one would have known if you didn't flip out, buddy.
Shut up.
It's just a
shut up.
And tea. I'd munch and I'd throw. I need a pussy and fuck her. Munch and throw. Now, okay, so real quick. So the wedding goes on, there's an aggressively long organ solo for no reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of the rehearsal. I don't know why it happened. It was so awkward. Like it was almost like
it wasn't part of my prep.
I think he was riffing. Honestly, it went on for like 3 minutes for no reason between the readings of the fucking Corinthians, blah blah blah.
Sure. Did you have a reading?
No. It was his sister and a woman who I don't know, part of the bride's family. So here's the thing. One of the bridesmaids backed out a while ago, had a prior commitment, and she had 2 maids of honor. One of them backed out that day. Said her social anxiety was such she couldn't do the wedding.
Ugh. Fucking hate people.
So now it's an uneven number. There's 2 more groomsmen than there are bridesmaids.
These people are under 30.
Right around there, but yes.
Ugh.
Okay. Now there are 2.
I can't go to a wedding. Shut up, stupid. It's not
there
about
are 2 extra groomsmen than there are bridesmaids. So now it's a logistical nightmare because we walk down to the what do you call it? The fucking pulpit, wherever we do the wedding. We walk down there solo.
Walk that out.
We leave together with a partner.
Uh-huh.
So now it's like, all right, well, the last 2 girls will take 2 guys each.
Ooh,
that's the plan.
Nice.
Yeah, super 3-ways, couple super 3-ways, nice. Which would have put me and my friend Eric with the girl that I did the original rehearsal with.
Fucking 2 dudes at the same time.
So I'm like, that's terrible. That's a bad idea. So the last girl in the line is a legit underwear model with something special going on.
Sure.
I think it'd be funny if I could party with her on the way out of here.
All right.
So I convinced the last 2 guys wouldn't it be hilarious if you guys walked out together?
Hilarious.
Like hold hands, like it'd be funny.
Yeah.
And they fell for it. So when the pictures come out, it's me and the hottest girl from the wedding.
And the underwear model.
Underwear model.
Underwear model.
So the wedding ends, Mike, and it's time to get to that reception.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, down the road a piece, some sort of Cambridge function room, some sort of Cambridge restaurant.
I'm sure you had to take an Uber for 45 fucking minutes.
Well, yeah, because we were at Moo in the Seaport.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You're not even kidding.
No.
All right, do ads. Let's put a pause because we're at 2 hours. So let's do fucking ads, and we'll get back to Andy's fucking 45-minute Uber ride to fucking Moo. Are you fucking kidding? Jesus Christ. Thank you to the Cabaret Lounge.
Cabaret Lounge, welcome back after a 1-week hiatus. We missed you.
Which we talked
about. We love you
all week.
Yeah, I mean, the Cabaret has layered ownership and things of that nature where you can't get a straight answer right away, but we got our straight answer and our gay answer. Mm-hmm. And we are now, Cabaret Lounge is back for another 6 months.
Woo!
Very exciting. So we'll be live there again in the near future. We'll be being made fun of by attractive women and unattractive women.
Love
as
that.
Such. It's going to be great.
Love that. For you GPSers out there, it's 96 Newbury Street in Peabody. It's Route 1 South in Peabody, the Cabaret Lounge. On social media, Cabaret Lounge Peabody. Not only will we find fun stuff from you boys, because, well, we're right there on their social media pages. But also the lovely ladies at the Cabaret Lounge. They are stepping up their game on the stories, which is all kinds of fun. Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. NixPlaceOnline.com. Or, of course, you can find all the Nick's Place locations You can hook them up with your catering needs, and you can order that delectable salad dressing. I suggest 3 bottles. 1 for your salad, because it's just goddamn delicious. 1 to penetrate with your dick, and then the other one to penetrate your woman, because she's going to appreciate that Nick's House salad dressing.
It's got a decent amount of girth to it, but not too much girth.
Up in there.
Not too much girth, but enough to satisfy and not ruin her.
Not enough to make it weird. Nick's Online. NicksPlaceOnline.com. Jamie's Roast Beef. 44 Margin Street in Peabody. JamiesRoastBeef.com is the website. Sign up for their beefy rewards. Ooh. Earn $5 for every 10 visits to Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody when you sign up for their beefy rewards. You can find them on social media at Jamie's Roast Beef. Tostimo's. Thank you to Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Johnny Mo!
We can't make fun of... We can't talk about this because last week I made a joke that a friend of mine who was friends with Johnny Mo, apparently Johnny Mo used to be his executive. My friend runs restaurants. You know my friend.
Your friend Siri, who likes to eat
no,
sticks like a fucking queer.
No, we're not doing this. My friend Siri, who runs the Sea Level and the Fins group and those things.
I love Siri.
My friend for years, he didn't appreciate because you know what happened was.
I know exactly what happened because I actually watched our live show the other night. Context was not provided because you were extremely positive about Siri.
Yeah, so
you're like, and Siri and Johnny Mo, and we're all gonna hang out, and it's all gonna be fun, and blah 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 blah. And you off the cuff just said, "Oh, and he eats carrot sticks," and that became he's a.
So, yeah, I get a text from Siri last Wednesday. Me and Siri have been boys for years. Our daughters went to fucking kindergarten together. He's like, "Oh, you're shitting on me the podcast? I'm getting fucking roasted." I said, "No." I
almost clipped it and sent it to you. Be like, just fucking send it to him. Show him exactly what you said.
2 of our loyal listeners, also parents of kids my daughter went to kindergarten with,
right?
Chris and Mike, they both sent him the clip and told him I was calling him queer. But first of all, I explained queer is okay. It's 2025.
First of all, you weren't calling him queer. You were calling the carrot sticks queer.
Yeah, and I was saying because he runs triathlons, he's in very good shape. And I'm not sure what he does and eats and drinks and stuff.
Very sexy.
But yeah, so rats. What's good though is he referred to Chris as a different last name because his last name was not Dumbowski, but he spelled it Dumbowski, which I enjoyed.
I don't know who that person is at all.
It don't matter. He'll enjoy that. So yeah, we love you, Siri. We'd never take a dump on you, but Chris Dumbowski can fucking rat, and Mike Chisholm fucking rats.
Ugh, Chisholm. He has a name that sounds like cum. Anyway, Tostimo's in Seabrook, New Hampshire, 380 Lafayette Road in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Tostimo'sPizza.com. You can order online and get their special pizza of the month right now, the Cluck Norris garlic oil base, grilled chicken, broccoli, bacon, ricotta, mozzarella, finished with pecorino and fresh basil. Sounds motherfucking delicious, sir.
I think I'm going to go see Johnny Mo on Friday.
I think you should see Johnny Mo on Friday. And on Instagram at Tostimo's Pizza. Hit him up. Thank you to CNS Pizza of Pepperell.
Final motherfucking 4.
Final 4. Where is it? There it is. 55 Main Street in Pepperell. CNS Pizza. Of course, the website mycandsPizza.com. And of course, you can find them on the gram, CANDS_pizza on the gram. Bill has been just doing a fantastic fucking job of crushing those beefs, man.
I heard through the grapevine he broke a record again of most pounds of meat served in a week.
Fuck yeah.
And he keeps going up. And I mean, there's certain shops that are in Peabody, North Andover, and like the proper North Shore that are doing more, but he's doing insane amounts of beef right now. That it's the curse of being great at your job. Everyone's making the pilgrimage to see what the fuss is about, and then they get another beef. When I was there the last time, a dude ate a beef and housed it in 30 seconds and ordered a second one. So give me another one. This is stupid good. So
CNS Pizza in Pepperell, Final Four
on the boys. Final Four.
All right, back to your wedding shenanigans.
We're almost done. So we took an Uber to the reception, of course.
Right.
Of
course you did. Why would
we had to walk like a mile
because
we had to walk a mile because again Harvard Yard and the Uber doesn't know where to pick us up, so they just give us a fucking point to pick up. We wander there.
Nauseating.
We Ubered to Moo in Seaport. That's a 25-minute ride. We get there and
the reception was at Moo.
Was it Moo?
Go on.
In the downstairs room, and we get there a little before the bar opens up, but it's wine service, which I love a good glass of white wine.
Yeah, sure.
And I just start chugging wine and having fun, and then so there's no sit down dinner. I was told there'd be a mouche bouche and apps.
Mouche bouche.
Mouche bouche action, sure. And I was told there'd be gluten-free options for my wife.
My wife.
So out comes the first amuse bouche, and it's a tray. It's a little tray, like narrow, like maybe 12 by 6. It's got tater tots on it.
Obviously, gluten free.
8 of them they have a dot of some sort of sauce and a piece of chive.
None of this.
I'm at a table.
None of this.
I'm at a table with Dan Bob, other beef group mods, women, Tashi, pregnant Tashi, Tyler, having a good time, and I get one of these little things. I eat it, and I said to the guy, "Hey, my man, is this gluten free?" He goes, "No."
No.
Tater tots actually are gluten free. I'm not sure why this wasn't. Tater tots are gluten free in real life. Out comes some spicy meatballs on toothpicks.
This guy's just being safe. I appreciate his safeness.
Yeah. Next tray of food comes out. It's little meatballs on sticks, little tiny ones. And I said, "Are these gluten free?" No,
fuck that.
Sweet. All right. Sweet. Next comes some ceviche.
Sure.
Mrs. Ferg doesn't eat raw fish covered in lime juice. Not her thing, but it is gluten free. But she's like, "I'm not eating that."
Nope.
Okay. I fire one down the gullet because I'm an adult. I'm drinking wine as fast as I can. It's free.
I love
it. I love it. I
love
ceviche. Out comes the tuna tartare on cucumber.
She doesn't do that either.
That's gluten free. She houses one of those, but not. I mean, come on, now we're on our 4th glass of wine and food just started coming out. We're fucking already tipsy.
She would eat the whole tray of tuna.
It just keeps happening. And then the steak tartare was on a crostini, and she didn't trust the guy when he said it was gluten free because
there's a crostini there.
Yeah, but it could be a gluten free cracker. We don't know.
Yeah, but it's coming out of that same fucking kitchen. It feels like it's the kitchen, not the fucking food.
Now I'm wedding Andy at this point. And
right.
Wedding Andy is a real good time for most people, except for my wife, and especially my wife, who I'm being courteous. So there's at one point the drinks start flowing. You can get whatever you want. It's open bar.
Yeah,
but I like the convenience of the wine. Because they put it on a tray and you walk up and grab one. I'm not waiting for a bartender. I just walk up and grab a wine. I keep grabbing 2 wines. I dump into her glass. No. I give myself one. And then the wine stops showing up.
We've talked about not being able to control wines.
Nope, we can't control wine. We drink wine too fast.
Yep.
So the wine stops being on the trays. And now the line is 30 people deep for cocktails. There were old fashions and pink ponies and shit I don't know how to pronounce and fucking Prosecco, fucking blend. I don't know. All this shit, and the bartender's shaking the fucking drinks and putting the orange rind in cocktails and stuff.
Can I get a Jack and on ice?
I just want a white wine, sir. So I find a man who works there who's walking around. He goes behind the bar and said, "My man." Yeah, I go, 2 white wines, please. Looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. There's a line of 30 people next to me, and I've walked past.
Looks like I'm crazy.
And I go, just two of the white wines. Just pour them in the glasses. He's like, all right. And I walk away. Bring my wife a wine, put it down in front of her, go back to my shenanigans, walk back up 10 minutes later. My man. 2 white wines, please. Mike, there's 30 people in line waiting for fucking drinks. They're still in line from the last time I was there. And I'm taking over. This is my fucking party because my man works every time. Anyways, I my man like 12 glasses of wine.
My man the shit out of this guy.
Oh, this guy, he ended up loving me. I tipped him well. But I'm having a real good time. I'm dancing. I'm one of the groomsmen keeps trying to take my shirt off for me. Dan Bob's dancing. We are having the best time ever.
Dan Bob was trying to fuck everybody.
Yeah, except the problem was my wife still hadn't eaten. Now there's an after party. Here's the thing.
Had you eaten? I haven't heard anything about a meal.
I had a breakfast and I had some amuse-bouche.
There was no meal at this fucking wedding.
No, it's amuse-bouche.
What the fuck is amuse-bouche?
It's like pickies, a little fucking toothpick food.
No.
You walk around with the fucking tray.
You're doing a
like
nighttime wedding. There's a meal. There has to be a meal.
There was an after party planned by the best man.
To do what?
At a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
At Lolita, which I guess is like next door.
I know Lolita, yeah.
Yeah, so he actually planned it well, geographically speaking. My wife apparently had texted me
was
at
there
some point in the
food
night.
included?
No, it was cash bar and you buy your own food.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But they had a amuse-bouche at the place. But my wife needed to eat, and I was wedding Andy, having too much fun, and I
all fucked up.
She's like, yeah. She's like, I have to go now. I'm like, what do you mean now? She goes, get me an Uber. I have to go. I have to go to bed. I'm like, what? I missed the memo where she wanted to go to Alita early and order some food. Mexican restaurants are very good for gluten-free options. I didn't quite get that. I was busy twerking on the dance floor.
I wouldn't get that either.
So I put her in an Uber and sent her home.
Home where? Home to the hotel?
Hotel.
Oh, okay, all right. But you also said Mrs. Ferg doesn't do Ubers.
Well, she did that night, didn't she?
Oh, fuck.
You want to get home? Well, there's your car.
All right. And
I texted her if she's okay, and she didn't respond. So I ended up missing the after party. I went back to the house.
Yeah.
She's passed out. But the problem is, you got to provide 2 things at a wedding: food and transportation.
Yes, especially for the wedding party. Like every other ham and egger can fucking make their own way. But at the very least, if you have the fucking wedding party there, you can't have the wedding party like fucking trying to do Uber. And also,
a lot of Ubers.
Fucking food.
There was a misstep, big time. And Jack,
food. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a nighttime wedding. It's a dinner wedding.
He's admitted to such that food would have been in clutch. I'm like, yeah,
food
open bar was great.
No shit.
Open bar was cool, but food would have been better.
Both.
So my wife. My wife goes home. She's in bed. I blow the after party off because I'm trying to be a responsible, kind husband.
Right.
Also, absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 8:30 and I am fucking beyond drunk.
Yeah.
Just on wine.
Well, for sure.
Bottles of wine. I must have had 12 bottles of wine.
For sure.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go check on my wife, make sure she's okay. I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A DoorDash, get her some gluten-free nuggets. We talked about it earlier. She's passed out.
So what'd you do?
Oh, I was.
McDonald's?
It was over.
McDonald's?
No, I passed out. I went to bed.
Oh.
Good boy. So the TV's on.
A mediocre boy at best.
The TV's on. I can't turn it off. The remote's not working. And it's on March Madness, and Charles Barkley is yelling at the screen.
Oh my God.
She flies out of bed like a fucking cannon. What's going on? And she rips the fucking cord out of the wall to kill the TV because the power wasn't working. So I pass out with my contacts in and my clothes on.
She pulls the plug out.
She ran up and ripped it out of the wall like she lived there and that was her house. She knew everything. The power wasn't working. I was like pushing the button.
Oh my God, Mrs. Ferg is the best.
She's the fucking G. So I get up at some point in the night to go to the bathroom like an hour later, like, right?
She ripped the fucking...
She probably broke the TV. Who knows?
It's the greatest fucking thing I've ever heard. You fucked up the DoorDash. She ripped the fucking TV out of the wall.
It's gonna get better in a second though. Just wait till what happens next.
Keep going.
So I get up to go to the bathroom at some point in the night, and I come wandering out of the bathroom. Now I got her room service that morning. I ordered some sort of oatmeal thing, and I had ironed my pants the day before, so the ironing board was out, and the oatmeal, and her breakfast tray was on the ironing board, and it was strategically placed outside the bathroom.
Jesus, I remember this picture.
And I start walking out of the bathroom at 2 a.m, pitch black, and the ironing board hits me like a ton of bricks. Like that thing wants to fight. And I'm like, not today, Satan. I fucking bury this thing with an elbow. I drop a hard elbow right on the fucking thing and shatter the fucking iron board into a million pieces. And the tray from her breakfast with a large carafe of coffee is sitting on there. And it goes everywhere, and the noise is priceless. And I just look at it, I go, I don't know how to fix this right now because I'm still really drunk. It's been an hour maybe. So I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I am in such deep shit. I have destroyed the hotel room. I threw my wife in an Uber, but she don't Uber. I didn't feed her. I'm going to be divorced today.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I think she forgets a lot of it.
Because of all the wine.
Because no one fed her and gave her a ton of wine.
Try the wine.
So she was definitely frosty in the morning. It was not a good thing. We didn't speak a ton.
Oh my God.
So I had to get we were standing outside waiting for we didn't even bother cleaning up the fucking coffee or the ironing board. That was just there. That's done.
So that picture you sent me, you left it as is.
I actually picked the coffee up. That's the best I did.
Jesus Christ.
The best I did.
It looked like you atomic dropped the fucking ironing board off
bumped
the
into
fucking
me.
chair.
It shouldn't fuck with me. It hit me and I hit it back. So we had to take her car. I drove her car to Encore to drop me off of my truck. Yeah. And we didn't say many words that whole ride.
Oh, I've had those weddings.
It was very, frosty.
I've had those weddings. We don't
so we're
speak
driving
for like 3 fucking days.
So we're driving. I drop her off she drops me off at my truck. We switch to the driver's seat. I go, do you want to follow me? Because, navigation sucks in Boston, whatever.
Sure.
She goes, yep. And she hasn't eaten since breakfast yesterday. She is.
So she's in her car, right?
At this point, she drops me off in my truck and she's in her car. So she's in her car and I'm in my truck. She's following me out of the Everett Casino driving.
Why would she follow you?
Disregard that. Doesn't matter. She's going to stay close.
Why would she follow you?
She's not good at driving in Boston. She's not good at driving in these areas. She doesn't know them. I do.
Do you know GPS
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just don't even bother.
Jesus.
It doesn't work for her.
Christ.
So we're driving down Route 1 and I'm like, I got to get this girl fed. That's number one.
All right.
And we're in Revere and I call her and I go, hey, she goes, what? I go, do you want to stop at Red's on Route 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Stop at Red's. Follows me all the way there. I see a parking spot for my truck. I bypass and give it to her. She parks out front. I'm making little points here.
So you're driving in a manner where your wife can follow you.
I'm driving slow. Yeah. I'm stopping at yellow lights, making sure she can stay with me.
Jesus Christ. What a fucking nightmare.
Get to Red's. I give her the front row parking spot. I park a ways away. We go in. We find 2 seats at the bar instead of the the diner bar.
Mm-hmm.
The Red's on Route 1 and Peabody.
No,
I
I went there before Twist of Fate the other week.
She orders a manly mimosa.
A manly mimosa.
It's a mimosa with vodka.
Oh, fair fuck.
It's delicious. It's a screwdriver plus prosecco.
Right.
And we get some food in there. I've never seen a turnaround like this in my life. The mood went from I'm going to stab you in 10 minutes to I'm the happiest person alive. So we just got to feed her.
She's a fucking gremlin.
Yeah, literally. I did the apologizing for my behavior and the fact the wedding fucked us.
She's a fucking gremlin.
And no, she's not. We're not in the best place, but we're in a much better place than we could have been. could have been a lot worse. Once I got her fed, she was in a much better mood.
Sure.
Yeah, she
Sure.
hadn't eaten since breakfast the day before at 11 in the morning. And the amuse bouche at the wedding with the steak tartare didn't cover it. And by the time I tried to get her fed, it was too late, and the wine had taken hold.
Yeah.
But Jack Mack just joined the man from the wedding. I've been telling
what?
The Instagram. I've been telling everybody logistically, your wedding was a nightmare.
Your wedding was a disaster.
But fun wise,
I would have killed myself.
No, I had a fucking blast at the wedding. It's just getting from place to place wasn't ideal, and the lack of a dinner was not ideal. But
no food.
There was food. It just wasn't gluten free, and it wasn't a meal.
It was a meal.
But I've been telling everybody that I'll tell you what sucks about weddings.
Look,
I'll think I'll ever.
No fucking meal, really?
I know we talked about this. I mean, I have. But the thing is, though, the regret I have about the wedding is I'm probably never going to see most of those guys again.
Because they're all going to die.
No, because I don't have any reason to. They live in like New York City and Toronto and fucking Malden. I'm not going to Malden.
I mean,
Jack, I'm still hungover from your fucking wedding. I'm still hungover from Jack's weddings. Like I smoke 2 packs a day. No, I'm still hungover. I'm a mess from your wedding.
They live in Malden. I'm not driving to fucking Malden.
Not to see Mitch.
Never mind New York.
So yeah, that was the wedding weekend. It was I may have spent. I think I spent more on Ubers than the wedding gift.
I would assume so. It certainly seems that way.
A lot of Ubers.
Certainly fucking seems that way.
Can we just skip to the cut of the week? Because I gotta add this out.
Of course we can.
We don't know her name right now because
we do.
It's been redacted because she called the police. This is actually hilarious. A woman got a tattoo in the North Shore recently, last week, and she didn't. She paid for her tattoo. It was $350. She paid with a credit card. And then after the fact, she called her bank and told the bank, I didn't get a credit card.
I didn't get a tattoo.
I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. I didn't get a tattoo.
Are we allowed to show our face? Bullshit. Because we're showing their face.
Yeah, do it. Okay, do it. So she called the bank and said, I didn't get a tattoo. I don't know why I'm getting charged for a fucking tattoo. And the bank took the money back from the tattoo artist who did the tattoo. So this woman, whose name escapes me, this is a cunt of the week by proxy because I don't have anyone that wronged me enough to fucking bring up. Right. But she wronged someone in a way. So here's the crazy thing. This man put her on blast. He said, this bitch got a tattoo from me, didn't pay me, and I'm fucking pissed. So she called the police and said, hey, they're defaming my character. You stole the fucking tattoo, you giant cunt. Cunt of the week.
She got a tattoo, then fucking basically what's the term with the bank?
Fraud alert, I guess.
Yeah,
fraud alert.
Yeah, exactly. Fraud basically said, no, I didn't actually get the tattoo, which is weird as fuck because it's pretty easy to decipher. Okay, there's a tattoo on your ass, stupid. And then she called the police after the Facebook post to say they're defaming my character. It's like, no, you defamed your character, stupid, by actually trying to steal a tattoo.
Let's play a game. What do you think she got?
Oh, it was something like it was definitely a full shoulder. I'm going full shoulder.
You think so?
I'm going.
It was $350, which isn't a ton of money.
Okay. So
I'm thinking butterfly in the foot.
So maybe something on the ass.
Butterfly in the foot in the lamest thing of all time.
This reminds me, I was dating a girl years ago when I was working at Sears. And she said, oh, I'd like to get breast implants. And of course, my ears perk up. And I'm like, oh, fantastic. Okay.
Artificial tits, boo.
Fantastic. Let's go as big as we can fucking go. And then she goes, yeah, but then I would just renege on the payments, what are they going to do? And I'm like, they're going to cut your tits out.
The thing is,
what the fuck do you think they're going to do? Like, what the fuck do you think they're going to do? That you have the proof right there on your body. Stupid.
Listen, I'm in construction. I can install something on someone's house, and they don't pay me. I can't take it off. It's illegal.
Yeah, but there's serial numbers on tin implants.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see.
We'll
Anyways, this girl, forget her name, don't know her
sucks.
name. She sucks, and she's our cunt of the week. Arthur DeMoulis by proxy, also the owner of Harrison's by proxy too.
Fuck
him,
you all. Fuck Harrison's. Fuck all of them. Hold up your book there, sir. Give Madison a big plug. Fucking My Gaping Masshole. Buy the book. Go to My Gaping Masshole on Instagram and buy yourself a copy of Madison's book. It's fucking fantastic. It's hilarious.
To answer an Instagram question that's been posed at least 17 times in the last minute. Yes, real roast beef is pretty fucking good right now.
Yeah, they stepped the game, right?
Yeah, they did. I have a different, I have a funny story about them. We'll tell you later, but not a big deal right now.
All right, fair fuck.
That's it. We're done. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Is that it?
That's it. We're done. We're not
right.
even doing pit bull owners.
Well, I guess
Listen,
we'll see you next Monday.
We're doing pit bull owners next week.
Not next Tuesday, but we'll see you next Monday for the live reveal of Beef Madness winners.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. See you next Monday, cunts.
Go fuck yourself.